Ooh, look who's first.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, lovely people. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry to keep you waiting there, friendos. Let me get my little pop-out chat situation from the YouTubes. Hello, YouTube friendos. Let me just get this so I don't ignore you. It should be very rude, wouldn't it? Docs. Custom docs. Hello. It's Squeaky. There we go. YouTube chat. Amazing. Professional streamer. Very professional. Can I just do this there? Perfect. Wonderful. Marvellous. Lovely. Beautiful. And she's back in the room. Hello, lovely people. Welcome to my hectic week. Yes, we're going to do a little bit of Conan Exiles today. It's a new game you've never heard of before. Brand new, spanking new and everything. You know. Here we go. Oh, John, thank you so much for being a supporter. Thank you very much, my friend. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I'm very... Oh. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, John, so much for that. I really appreciate that. Brian's the voice, by the way. Yes, we're going to do some Conan today. Really, really enjoying my playthrough. I'm really addicted to the game at the moment. And it's all I want to do. Plus, I have so much to do as well. It's kind of like I can just like relax and play this in Barbaric difficulty. Rufflecopter. So yeah, I'll tell you what the plans are for today, but once we've got through our hellos and whatnot. Conan, is it a game about a chat show? It's some red-headed fella with a chat show. That's the game. Definitely. Absolutely. If you like all the other stuff that I cover, by the way, I do have some new stuff coming in the next this week and next week. I just got some stuff I've got to record off stream, unfortunately, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Anyway, lots of deep breaths. Let's get through a hello, shall we? And then we'll get into it. Valkyrie, my dear, so good to see you. How's it going? Shaking his butt in the chat before the stream. Standard. Schreiber got first today. Well done, Schreiber. Thank you so much for being here. Schmucker, hello, hello. Greetings to you. Rose Scissors, my dear. Hello, evening, lovely people. Evening to you, friendo. Hello, Electro.
You fat boy, just subscribe.
Oh God, I don't want to say that. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Welcome. Oh, dear me. Electro, hello, good to see you. Dave, hi, how's it going? Space Monkey, greetings to you. Kevin, hello, hope you're having a lovely week, my friend. Yeah, sorry about the lack of streams this week. It's just been one of those weeks, people. Yes, back to normal next week, I would say, which is like probably 5 or 6 streams in a week, probably. Nightcrawler, good to see you. Deft, hi, woo to you too. Your clap was stolen. It just happens, you know what I mean? It just happens all the time. Indeedy. Oh, you got your clap back. Nice. Wonderful. Gatamalata, my dear, good to see you. Bush, hi. Chunk, hi. Grull, I did really well there. I think I did really well. I'm going to give myself a pat on the back for that. Just a lot of letters. Totally addicted indeed. I am absolutely addicted to this game. Coffee will save me today, people, honestly. Hello, Spleen. Hello. How are you doing? Yes. Have you been playing Conan? What have you been doing, people? Were you playing other things and whatnot? Interested to know. All right, should we get into it and I'll tell you what we're doing. Now, last time we met, I did show you around the new base, which is this majestic palace situation, which I'm really enjoying. We are here at, welcome back to Conan, we're here at the, this oasis near Muriela's Hope by the Den. Great place in the map, lovely little situation, kind of central if you ignore the jungle. But it's quite a short kind of walk, quite a short ride or a walk to Venom City. Saffron Rouge just there, Shat Springs for Brimstone, Crown Grove for a bunch of creatures, the Savannah for a bunch of creatures, loads of the desert here, Summoning Place and all that stuff, Noob River not too far away. This music is so beautiful. Then we've got Mounds of the Dead, not super far, Azagarth nearby. It's just a good spot really, and therefore not too hard to get kind of up here either. So yeah, I do really love it here. It's one of my favourite spots on the map to build. Plus you get the desert, but you also have the luxury of like an oasis, lovely sounds, access to water, which is very handy. And you can kind of do fish traps and things like that if you want to use fish and things like that in the game. So today, I think we are going to go to the Bat Caves up here in like 9, 10, 11... H. There you go, H, 9, 10, 11 up here. There are some bat caves. One of the caves, Binyakin Seal, the bat boss drops legendary tools, black blood tools, which are really nice. They're not repairable anymore, unfortunately, because as of the age of like war, they stopped making legendaries repairable, or legendaries stopped being repairable. But I still want to show them, and they're still kind of cool to use. I would put an advanced tool upgrade kit on them and just enjoy them and then just replace them when they run out, basically. They are equal to obsidian tools, but they do have the biggest timer on them if you're going to use memory of oils, the oil of bounty, which is if you want to get the most out of a harvest, you could do that. So there you go, we'll want to go up there. Oh gosh, breathing is hard this time of year because of my allergies. What was I going to say? Bat caves, yes. And I also would like to go to New Azagarth because we haven't been to New Azagarth yet. I want to kind of click on the obelisk up here at the ruins of Solan. Is that what it's called, up by the Black Keep? We're not going to do the Black Keep today though. We want to get all my good gear for that. And I'll show you. Brian.
Just subscribed for 8 months.
Thank you, New York Times crawler, NYT crawler, Nightcrawler. Thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you. Brian just refuses to understand your name. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Lots of access to water, yes. Bat boss drops super guano. He does, yeah. It's stinky in the caves, definitely. Beautiful. Thank you, lovely. I mean, exhausting week. Worked 16 hours yesterday, 10 today, and starting at 4 AM tomorrow. Oh my goodness. What a nightmare. Busy working, got nothing but lurk. Here, I like YouTube videos when I get on to do. Nice. I am gradually uploading these as edited versions on this playthrough, but eventually I will release the whole playlist as a bingeable, like, stream playlist. So if you like those, I will release those as well at some point. Hello, Richard. Hello. Hello, Max. Hello. 2 games, Conan and P99 EverQuest. Nice. Does anyone of the thrall feeding pots still work? I'm a little confused because it used to be a list naming what thralls you have feeding there, but the list seems to have vanished. Do you know what? I've never actually tried to do that before. If you haven't played for a while though, Benjo, you don't need to feed them anymore. And it's actually a bit of a pain in the butt if they take food from it. So if they are working, they're not taking food, basically. Yes.
Shadow Spawn 65 just subscribed with Prime.
Hello, Shadow. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you for using your Prime here. Hello, Shinmin. Yes, I did see that. Anybody pirate fans, Windrose is coming out in early access on the 14th of April, which is like Tuesday next week, which is pretty exciting, isn't it, people? Yes, 14th. So I will be doing a playthrough along with everything else. Yes, I'm very, very excited about Windrose. Have been covering it for a long time. Streamed the heck out of the, what is it called? The playtest for it when it was Crosswind. Also played the demo that is out available now if you want to kind of try it out and stuff. And yes, it comes out on Tuesday, so I'm very excited about that. We will fit it into the schedule, people. So there you go. All right, where was I? So yes, Azagarth. I'm going to show you the God's Claw passage as well up here, which is a great place to get metal and stone. There you go. So the reason we're doing this today is because around about level 60, it's a good time to start thinking about harvesting rates, trying to get the best tools possible. Because generally speaking, when you get to like level 60, you want to make your epic, really, really good armors and things like that, because all the armors then are unlocked at level 60. And all the benches are unlocked and that kind of thing. So I want to make, as soon as I hit level 60, I want to make all the top tier benches, best armors, things like that, best tools and what have you. I have added a bit of a cook section over here, so I've moved our like fire in here. I've left it turning on because it looks nice, just with a bit of coal. This is a Turanian stove. This is from the bazaar. This was given to me by Funcom. It's not necessary, but it just looks pretty, and it's nice when you have thralls standing at these things. And then I've just got the basic campfire. I've also got the stove here. We can also make the improved stove, but I just didn't make the mats yet. I've decided I'm going to take some spiced haunch with me to the back caves because it's going to be a bit chilly. We do have some cold protection in our armour, but not the best. We have like, what, 4 cold protection? This is possibly going to be sufficient. We got these from the... Was it from the Red Mother? Or a skeleton? I think it was from a skeleton boss in the Unnamed City. These give us like 5 bars in cold protection. Not enough for the coldest places on the map. So it's not equal to a dragon scale helm for cold places on the map. Which is a helmet dropped by the Red Mother Dragon in the Unnamed City. My favourite armour, legendary armour piece. So I have been making spice in my grinder. You can just put a bunch of different things. You can put plant fibre, that's the easiest thing. You can put seeds and stuff like that. This is Unlock Plus. It shows me all the things I can pull items through from. You can see all the things that can make spice. Grind up some plant fibre in your grinder. And then you can put it in here. And because we have this recipe for the stove, we were able to craft haunch. Spicy haunch. Spiced haunch. Which is this guy here. So, first thing I want to do is go and harvest some exotic flesh from a rhino. We've got a bunch of rhinos outside. Not our pets. We're not going to harvest our pets. We're not complete barbarians yet. The other thing I want to do today, which I haven't mentioned, is I placed a bar. We did pick up a barkeeper from a cage a little while ago. She has been improved quality of life modded. If you are interested in changing your the way your thralls look, improved quality of life mod is my preferred way of doing it. The way what we have on our server and things like that. But you can click on the thrall, click on improve quality of life options, customize, and then you can just complete. Yes, the camera is always in a really weird position. Hold on a second. Can we just get out the bar, please, madam? Madam, I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable. Wait, let me just exit. Can I get you to stand up, madam? Okay, hold on a second. There we go. And straight on the butt. Beautiful. So if you want to, you get this interface here, which you also have at the beginning of the game if you use improved quality of life mod. It's wonderful. You can change all sorts of stuff. You can improve certain things, increase certain things, size and width and what have you, and height and bits and bobs. So there you go. Love that. You can also change the hairstyles and things like that as well. She's got a hairstyle from Barbarian Barber, which is another one of my favourite mods. So once you speak to her, you can place a bar. I do have a video about how to use taverns and things like that, but they are a really, really cool resource. They also make your base feel really alive and wonderful. So you can place one of these. Bars. Is it in a different place? Where is it again? There's a few different types, but they are like DLCs. There you go. Bars. Building pieces. Oh, God. I never know where things are if you're not in creative. Crafting. Decorations. Countertops and bars. There you go. So there's the basic tavern bar, which works exactly the same as all the others. There's a Barbaric Castaway bar. Should I show you them so you can see the differences? Let me show you, because if you see them in the bazaar at some point, you know, it's nice to know what you're buying, isn't it? Let's do that here, because I think it's kind of handy. So this is the one I've got upstairs. This is like the, what is it called? Barbaric Castaway bar. This is the basic bar. There we go. That's the basic one. Perfectly fine. There is the veneer bar, which if you're going to have like a northern kind of... I'll show you better in a second. Northern kind of thing. And there's a Yamatai bar, kind of Japanese style one. So there you go. So this is the Barakan Reaver, or Barakan kind of like Castaway. That's it. Got like a big lady, mermaid... drinking, wonderful there. So that looks kind of nice and rustic. This is the like Japanese style one, which is kind of beautiful. There you go. This is the veneer bar, which has got a little spot here for a little baby bear to sit in if you get the baby bear from the bazaar at some point. And then this is the basic one, which is perfectly fine. Lots of bar space, and you can put like food on top of it. You can put drinks and things like that as well. You can put like some casks behind it, something like that. So there you go. So I just want to show you the difference, what different ones. So get yourself a barkeeper, bring them back home. Let me leave creative. Let me go into make me normal. There we go. And then once you place them behind a bar, people will show up, which is kind of cool. Place it behind. So now, friendos, random dudes and ladies will just walk into our bar. And we'll sit in the chairs and pretend to have a drink and eat some food and stuff. It's wonderful. It's such a great little addition to the game. You can hire some of them. If you've got like a little interact situation, you can hire them. You can pay some gold coins, and you can get some really good people from them. Like crafters and fighters and all sorts of stuff. Leonils, dancers and whatever, Delencias. So that's kind of wonderful. So I just want to kind of get that started so that probably when we come back here, we'll have some friendos to see if we can hire them and stuff. So it's worth keeping your gold coins for that. These are some bits that I just placed. This is from the food section. These are just things that have been in the bazaar at some points, like a drinks thing, cheese thing, and some ham and whatnot. I just placed some kind of other seats. Wherever you have seats around, you're just going to get people sitting in them. But bear in mind your friendos, like your thralls and stuff, will just come and sit in here at certain times of day as well, which is kind of cool. So there you go. So she's behind the bar now. She'll do her thing. You can also interact with this and just sit in it, which is wonderful. Love that feature. So where was I going with this? Yes, so I've placed some cooking things around here. This is like a market stall that was in the bazaar at some point as well. We've got some like benches and whatnot. These are also people who come to the bar are also going to sit in these chairs as well, but also our crafters, if they can path this far, will do. I put one of them the other way around so that somebody will just sit and look out the window, which is kind of cool. This is our sorcerer. You can see I've put some like drinks here. What else have I done? I put a couple of carpets down just to make it look a little bit more lived in. What else? What I was thinking about doing is, last stream I gave a bit of a tour of this place, and I might just put that on YouTube, kind of edit it, and maybe just show a couple of like key details, because this is a beginner's guide, and obviously I didn't build this on stream because it's really hard to build something this, like, it's not that complicated and elaborate, but it's nice to just be creative, like, off stream. So what I might do is just do a couple of little like demonstrations in a video. Let me know if you're interested to see that, and then I'm not going to build the whole thing again, but I can show how each little element is just put together, basically, to give some ideas if you're new to building in the game. There you go. Right, let's go get some not boar, rhino meat. Let's get some rhino meat. Oh, Doombringer's got level 20. Let me see his stats. Powerful limbs. Oh my goodness. Health and like damage. He's gonna like knock over people really well when I ride into them. I love that. This is like an outfit that at some point has been in the bazaar, and so is the one that this one that she's wearing as well. This was like a barkeeper, I think veneer barkeeper. This is an Acer blacksmith, Acer Smith I think it's called. It's like the gloves and this chest piece. And I just really like putting them in kind of like a uniform. You can see, here it is, Acer Smith apron. And then Turanian apron. It's just like basic armour, very low level armour. But I really like these. It just kind of makes them look a bit better than just being in a potato sack. And then dancers, we can just kit out however we want to. Gosh, I talk a lot, people. Right, so I need a cleaver. Last time we met, we went to Mounds of the Dead, and I tried to get a shield right armourer. We didn't find a shield right armourer, but we did see an edgesmith, which is Merkel the edgesmith. Was that from Mounds? I forget. Hold on a second, let me just check. It might have been from somewhere else. Merkel the edgesmith. Did I get him from Mounds? Because I always look for Wolf Fellas. No, from up north. He's from the Heirs of the North faction, so he wasn't from Mounds. I think he was in a cage, wasn't he? So he was in a cage next to what is the word? Stargazer's crest. Sorry, there's a lot of words. Dark Aces Crest. He was in a cage up here, which is wonderful. So that was amazing kind of find. And there you go. So we brought him back. So he will increase the armor pen of any weapons that he crafts in our bench. It's also going to kind of confer benefits to like surrounding, here he is, to like surrounding benches and things like that. So there you go. We also got 2 Delincia Snow Hunters. Well, not 1, but 2 Delincia Snow Hunters. And this one has the best chance of growing in strength as she levels up. We'll take her around the map. She'll follow us around. We'll fight things. And as we fight things, or she fights things, she will level up. She'll get more HP, more damage, more grit. So more kind of resistance and things like that. So we're going to take her around with us now instead of Zerky Rot Slayer. I'm going to make her a bit taller. Using improved quality of life mod. Because, you know, whatnot. If my character's like max height. There we go. Let's give her a bit of improvement in other ways. There we go. Apply changes. Now, if I want to hide her helmet, I've got a couple of choices. I can either transmog it with a pair of earrings, which you can do in the base game. If you're on console, you can do that as well. But I am using Fashionist. So for that, just a little side thing, we can do a Fashionist bench. Where can I put you, my dude? Let's try and put it over here. Let's just pop it here for now. And then we're going to do a little... what is the word I'm looking for? Dummy? Mannequin. Where is it, friendos? Is it just in a different... It's probably in a different section. Decorations. Oh, you can tell I don't do this very much. No. What the hell is that? Unearthed appendage. I don't remember that. Sometimes you see weird stuff. Honestly, they add so much weird stuff to this game. It's hard to keep track. Does anyone know where the mannequin is? Do I have to craft it? No? Shouldn't it just be in Fashionist? Maybe I need to learn it. There it is. Fashionist display rack. You can also do this as well, but I'm not going to bother with that. So then where is it? Display. There we go. Wow, you can even transmog your saddles, which is kind of cool. Let me do this. Let's put that next to it. So this is going to help me to hide the helmet of my follower. Doombringer, my dude, you are wonderful, but you're in the way at the moment. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find my friendo. See, I've got to, like, remind myself. Let's do both Delincias, I guess. Hide helmet. Is she going to be naked now? No. Beautiful. So now I've hidden her helmet. Did that kind of quickly. But basically, what you can do is you can determine, like, place what you want them to be wearing on the stand. You can put it, like, nearby. It doesn't matter where it is. Put whatever you want to distribute on that. And then you can click all the people that you'd like to distribute their outfit to. So I could select all of these people. Hide helmet, distribute. And then everybody who's wearing a helmet will have their helmet hidden. So Zerky did have a carry capacity helmet on. And now it's hidden. So now he's going to get sunburns. We need to think about some sunscreen for his head, right? Because, you know, sun's... Yes, it's dangerous. So there you go. That's how you can transmog stuff using Fashionist. Otherwise, you can just, like, place her clothing in there, distribute it to everybody. And then they can be wearing whatever you want, which is wonderful. Okay, so now we have our Delincia, and she looks fabulous, if I say so. I have kitted her out with the Quake mace, which we got from the skeletons in the unnamed city. What else? She's got, yes, all the good stuff. Now I need my cleaver, if I can remember where it is. Do you have my cleaver, friend? Let's get some exotic flesh, and then we can make some spiced haunch. And Squeakathon, do you want to go out the room? As if on cue, I was like, oh, the cat hasn't made a single noise yet. Maybe she's not okay. I hope she's fine. I can actually make, at this point, a star metal cleaver if I have enough star metal left. So should we see if we can make that? Let's see if we can learn star metal tools. Squeakerfin, I'm going to let you out the room because you are my queen, my princess. Hold on a second, I've got to help the cat. One sec. Okay, Her Royal Highness Squeakerfin has been let out the room. Miracle is Highland's only getting from cages. Yeah, we got him from, we got him from a cage at Stargazers, definitely. Is Doombringer Pigeon's great-grandchild? Is this your estate on your server? This is single player, Richard. This is like a version, somewhere between my server building and the building I built here when 3.0 first came out. So this is kind of nostalgic having this here. I might add some more to this building. This is like the base building kind of thing. I might do some like add-ons and things like that. Oh, you should consider going after Lufay. Yeah, maybe. I was thinking about we should do the companions at some point. I know, we almost died to a meteor. Isn't that crazy? How do you do dive roll? Keep meaning to ask. Haven't played Conan since it was free on PS Plus. That's when I started playing it. It's the crouch button, your dive button. Look in your settings. I've got mine bound to my mouse, so it makes it way easier. But you just basically, just moving forwards, just jump and crouch. So C is usually the same, but I just have mine bound to my mouse. I can do it endlessly. People ask me all the time, so don't worry about it. Right, I wanted to see if I can make star metal tools. Okay, I think we should be able to. We did harvest star metal last time. Star metal tools, so survival. There you go, amazing. So I'm going to be level 60 to make pickaxe. But I want the cleaver. Legendary butcher. There we go. So let's make what we can. We can almost at level 60, so we can do all the rest of it anyway. The pickaxe that we have, we looted. So let me do... see if we can pull this mats in. Beautiful. So we're going to make a star metal cleaver. What else do I want? Star metal sickle. If I have the mats. Yes. There we go. I've got the pickaxe. I guess we'll do a skinning knife. Beautiful. Do-do-do. Get rid of this junk. Star metal. So now I want to put advanced tool upgrade kits on things, if I have them or if I can craft them. So I'm going to need hardened steel. Let's make sure that we can make those. Do. Bum. Got to remember. They're like a bundle, isn't it? Of things. Here we go. Weaponsmith? Yes, there you go. So there's memory of oils, by the way. Weapon oils. And oil of bounty and stuff we learnt from the archivist. And then master weaponsmith. So now I can make advanced tool upgrade kits and advanced blunted weapon fittings. Two of the most important things. I do also really like spike weapon fittings as well. Until we get the master weapon fitting from the Warmaker dungeon, the recipe for that, we will do that in due time. So I'm going to make one of those. Let's pull what we can in. Right, okay, so I've got one there. 2, 3, 4, I think. We've already got an upgrade kit on this one, which we looted. So let's put some upgrades on our tools. Beautiful. Nice. Fully upgraded, friendos. Where's Doom, friendo? Okay, so the first thing I want to do is get some meat. To make some haunch. Okay. Right, let's go outside and grab some rhino meat, because we live very close to some rhinos, which is wonderful. Beautiful. Do I have any daggers on me? Somebody remind me to grab my daggers. Excellent. Hello, Lemitor. Hello. How are you doing? Everyone's having a lovely little Thursday so far. Not too bad. Busy, 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 but happy to be doing a bit of Conan. Okay, Delincia's going to get her first levels as well. Is she on, like, aggressive chase and a short follow and chase distance? Beautiful. We're going to go up north today to the Bat Caves. So I want to get a bit of warming foods. Although I think we should be fine because we've got the War Mammoth boots. There we go. So I'm going to use the cleaver. I would also like to get some pork because I want to start making cooked pork rinds, salted pork, things like that to buff our friendos. There we go. Lovely. So how much have I got? I mean, I only need a couple of these. The nice thing is they're so close by. I have like a supply of thick hide whenever I need it. I did think about respecking to Beast of Burden because we're going to go through God's Claw Passage, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to go into Azagoth and I want to be able to fight properly, basically. So there you go. I do have efficient harvest though, so final hit when harvesting will grant twice as many resources. Okay. Get some snackages. We went up to... We were up near Mounds last time we met as well. We got some black ice. We harvested star metal. I nearly died to star metal hitting me, which is ridiculous. Like, meteor hitting me, which is ridiculous. I'm going to have to put the clip somewhere. Thank you guys for clipping that. And so we were able to make a preservation box, an improved preservation box. So I've put 3 of those at the back of the building. So now anything that I craft is going to kind of last a long time. You can see I've moved things out of the thrall pots, which is a really good early game fridge. By the way, since we met, I also did change these windows to the curved top pieces instead of these like middle pieces, because I did have them at the top, but I put these what are you calling these? You can tell I'm tired because I'm struggling to find the words. Bolted pieces above it. So yeah, I actually really like that. I think it looks a bit nicer. Okay, so let's make this into spiced haunch. Da, 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 dun. Doo, doo. I feel like this place is starting to be a bit more bustling, isn't it now? Da, 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 da. So let's go haunch. There we go. Make all of those. We've got to turn it on. We've got to have some fuel in here as well. Doo, doo. I could make some salted exquisite meat. I'm not going to bother with that. Once I get to... if I find the agility weapons that I want, like legendaries, then I will just use desert grog and jungle grog as my buffing food. Okay, so we made what we could. Let's put the rest of it in the fridge over here. See, I've got my creatures in this one here. I'm just going to dump this in here right now. I'll keep the pork on me. We're going to put this any heads in the fluid press so we can get some blood and bones and things. We need blood to make respec potions. Oh, there's a crocodile outside. That is weird, isn't it? And very creepy. And also kind of cool. What are you doing in the pool? Are you a patron? He's the tavern patron. Sumerian Blacksmith Tier 2, our first friendo. He's taking a swim in the pool. Now, when we've tried to persuade people to join our crew, we've got even better, like, means of doing so. Oh, hello. So he doesn't have any, like, higher symbol. We got another person. Yes, she doesn't have a higher symbol, so we can't hire her. Oh, no, please don't. Okay, I thought she was going to attack her. He's just in the pool. Oh dear. We can kill people if we wanted to, if we were so inclined, if we were like violent people by nature, which none of us here are, obviously. And then they would leave. Or you can just hit them, to be honest, and they'll leave. Shall I just punch him? I can't punch you in the water. Can I unfriend you? Delincia will deal with him. Oh, my cook's on the way. Everybody wants to fight. Oh, he's just floating around. What is he doing? Can I, oh, he left. It's all right. Oh, no, he's here now. What are you doing in my water? Okay, he's left. Has he gone properly? He's teleporting around. He's like a magical friendo. Okay, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Okay, well this is because of our tavern bar, basically. People were just going to show up. So, I don't know what she is. They will fight us back. Oh, yeah. Attack everybody. Who is she? Oh, my bearer. Nice. Wonderful. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some... It's a good source of blood, this. Okay, that was all. So let's put this random flesh that we found on the ground from no apparent, no explicable reason. This is such a good source of blood. So, you know what I mean? If you're into that kind of thing, if you need it for like potions and things, then there's a source of blood. Hey, lovely. Everything's going swimmingly. So we've got some spicy foods. We were kind of like geared up really well. I did want to get some daggers, didn't I? So let's get some daggers from upstairs. We need to make a torch to take with us, definitely. Because it's going to be quite dark in the caves. So a one-handed weapon and a torch is going to be good. Currently I'm still running strength. So I'm going to use my battle axe of the berserkers, which is super good. That's my one-handed weapon. But I do like to take daggers with me. Daggers, 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 daggers. Got loads of daggers. There we go. Anything else, people? Am I forgetting anything? We're going to go do the Bat Caves. We're going to go do Azagarth. I've got my Delencia. Everything is good. Right. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. He's following. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. We could do with taking mats for a gibbet to leave outside Azagarth, because that's another good place to get crafters and fighters and stuff up there. So let me see about... pulling the mats into my inventory before we head off. So, crafting stations, companions... decorations, companions, the gibbet. Wait. Oh. Caps, there we go. So I've now got the materials in my inventory. I just used Unlock Plus to pull that through. There you go. So I've got the 50 twine, 200 wood, 200 stone, 200 iron bars, which Doombring is going to bring with us. Right, I think we're ready, people. I've got some aloe. So we're heading up to this area on the map. We're going to go to Azagarth as well. How do we want to get up there? I think we're probably going to climb up to the highlands next to the den, basically. Do 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 do. Come on, madam. Just confused. Come on, Doom friendo. Hurry up, spit spot. Okay, so you can carry these things. I've just been leaving gibbets around the place. Do I have my second truncheon for her? I don't have it. Why do I not have my second truncheon? Do you have it? Oh. Un momento. Da, 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 da. Do, 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 do. Okay, I thought for a second I was in creative mode, but I'm not. Okay, let me just grab my other truncheon so that Delencia can assist in Azagarth, because we might get like a really good person. Seth's truncheon. So I can also... Yes, so I'm going to put a advanced blunted weapon fitting on this, now that we can make our own. Wonderful. So that's going to increase the torpidity damage. Beautiful. Let's get out here. All sorted. Next time I go to Unnamed City, we will get the what we need to make the Bindings of the Dead, because we did get that recipe. So I'm going to go... I guess we're just going to ride up this way, actually. Hi, not today, sorry. Somebody remind me we've got to put down bedrolls, because this is barbaric difficulty. We're more likely to get unfriended. And I don't want to be riding across the map. Right, onwards to the Highlands, friendos. Hello, friendos. Hello, hello. Was that your first pub fight? Not in Conan Exiles, definitely not. What would you do in the game if you finish all the dungeons and got all the recipes? Have you done purges? Have you ever done purges? Yeah, place a clan coffer, draw it, like, summon a purge, basically. That's, like, the next stage, really. Other than that, like, you know, build in new places, like, learn new areas on the map and that kind of thing. But yeah, purge bases, like, purges is really, like, kind of like end game now, I suppose, isn't it? And if you've kind of done with Exiled Lands, consider playing on Sipta, you know? And then you'll probably want to come back at some point. Exiled Lands is, like, better, in my opinion. Yes, it did get hit by me too. Oh. Hello, Semi. Hello. Hello, David. Good evening. Good evening. Like punting the visitors, so Hazavs will tell me what they are. What do you mean by that, Rico? Good idea. Yeah, purges is a good thing, definitely. Start small. You only need like 1 gold coin for your level 1 purge. And then, you know, designing your purge base and things like that is kind of cool. You can summon purges to your home. Okay, we need boar meat. Okay, this is actually kind of perfect. Is it super... Oh, yeah, this is where I always come for boars anyway. Get my cleaver. Yes. Consider making a specific purge base. Because you don't want to be worried about tough enemies breaking down your house. We'll skin non-boar situations. Yeah, and then you can have some fun kind of like designing your purge situation. And then, you know, especially if you start with just 1 gold coin to do the lowest level purge, you don't have really anything to lose. You can just place a clan coffer anywhere you want and start a purge. And if it gets too much, you can just run away, you know. And as soon as they get to that coffer and to the... you know, whatever's inside it, which will be like 1 coin, then it's over anyway. So I would do that if you kind of, you know, haven't done your purges yet. Hi, friend. I'm here for some snacks. Okay, so I want some boar meat so I can make salted pork and just cook pork rinds. Should mark this guy's location, you know. This boss. There we go. Hi, friend. So he might give us some, I don't know if he's going to give us fancy stuff, because he is demonic. I don't know if he's going to give us anything special. Raw pork. Savoury flesh wild boar head. No. I think it's really if they just have weird eyeballs that you get, like, demon blood, and then potentially like potions of bestial memory, potions of natural learning, alchemical base, repair kits, all sorts of good stuff. Now we don't want to harvest too many of these guys because we're gonna have to carry all this pork. I have harvesting on 1 times rates. Default for Barbaric is actually 0.8, which screw that. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at this. There's more than we can deal with here. So I'm just going to take like 4 stacks. There we go, 4 stacks. And the rest of it we can just get from someone else. Boar head we can put in the fluid press. So let's give Doombringer the good meat. Don't be eating the raw meat now, buddy. Okay. Fortunately, I do have a thingy with me. Look at all that pork. I need to get some pork. Gets loads of pork, drops most of the pork on the ground. There you go, live with it, people. Okay, so now we need to head over to here. Okay, now we're not gonna... We could start the Freya quest, I guess, if we wanted to. Shall we? Seems rude not to. Then I don't know how much I've got so much to do today. I've got to record some stuff before, like, after stream. I would just like play for like 7 hours if I could, people. I would love to. A bit of coffee. We can definitely visit these watchtowers or whatever. Are they ward towers? Watchtowers? I always forget. Ward towers. Let's have a bit of usual food. Some water. Dum bum bum ba-dum. Okay, now because you can get crafters here, I'm just going to give her Seth's truncheon as well, so I don't have to worry about her being too successful and unfriending something that I want to keep. Dun, dun. Hello, sir. Greetings and salutations. So we got an archer and a fighter. Godswood Tower. Godswood. The Lindsay are just rolling for no reason whatsoever. Are you fighting? Oh, she won't. So I did say last time, whenever I get to like this stage of the game, there's always like a mini game of can I unfriend them before my follower knocks them out. And the answer to that one was no. do. Okay. Have a little look around. See what's what. So what do we got here? Archer, Smelter, Tier 1, no. Regular Emir Priest, not interested.
You picked the wrong fight.
She can knock him out, I don't mind. Dun. Right, when we go do Temple of what is it called? Temple of Frost, we'll do like Emir trainer and everything. In case you wonder, I haven't learnt Emir yet. I think that and Decetto we haven't done yet, but we'll do like a jungle visit. I think we'll do like all of the jungle, like Buccaneer Bay, Dagon. What is it called? Pagoda of Boundless Lusts, which is the Decetto NPC camp, like in the same day possibly. I am skulking like a Zamorian thief. It is my right. Now, it would be rude not to tame that dancer, in my opinion. And we do have a conversion situation. Might just deal with anybody else for a second. Hi, sir. Seem deep in thought. Let me help you relax there. Wonderful. So, let's consider converting this dancer to a friend of ours. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, we're going to pop a gibbet down. Can I pop a gibbet? I don't know. Yeah. Do I have build everywhere switched on? Can I just check? Settings, server settings, building. Yes, I do. Because of things I've been doing. Let me turn that off. Maybe admin, settings, server settings, building. I've been doing a bit of testing stuff. So this shouldn't be here, but it is right now. Let me make myself normal. There we go. And we're back in the room. Okay. I'm going to leave that there for now anyway. Just seeps. So let me get this. I don't know who's triggered right now. Right, where's this lady? We lost her. There's the dude. Chat, has she fallen into textures? What is this game? She has fallen into textures, hasn't she? Okay, so this is like a huge part of the game, is this bug. This is as much Conan as anything ever was. So we're going to run away and we're going to come back again. Oh, wait, no, that's the dude. Okay, so I'm going to mark this. Nope. No, yes. No, but yeah, but... Okay, so I'm going to mark this location. She was like there, and now she's gone. So let me mark this. And then we're going to just run a bit out of render range and come back again and see if she's there. It might be that she was a bit easier to see. Maybe I just couldn't spot her, but so frequently you get NPCs just like falling through textures. And if you run away and come back again, quite often they're there above the ground. Hello, Green Pepper. Hello. Where the south tower past the shrine has the cage? Yes. Whenever I've been to that cage, it's bloody empty. I hate it when the cages are empty. But we'll have a look. This is probably far enough. Okay, let's go back. She should be there now. We'll see. On a server, my preferred way of dealing with this is just to stay exactly where you are and log out, log back in again, because it's the quickest, especially for an SSD. It's the quickest way, and you know exactly where you're looking rather than running away, coming back and being like, where was she? Was she here? That kind of thing. Obviously, you can mark the map as well. But on single player, if I log out and log back in again, then the body will despawn because everything just resets in single player. It's like resetting a server completely. So, do we see her? There's the priest. Here she is. Nope. Fighter. There she is. Dancer. Marvellous. I don't know if she was there. Maybe I just didn't notice her. There we go. Let's get some food in here. How long is it going to take? Everything's taking like 5 minutes, honestly. 87 seconds. Wonderful. She's only a low level. So, Delancia, have you seen any good movies lately? No? What does that look for? She's enjoying her rain bath. She's getting hydrated. She looks really happy. Oh, friendos. So when we don't see her anymore, she's finished converting. Okay, while she's there, let's have a little look around. Greetings, friendo. Sorry. I beat you, Delancia. An armourer. So this could be a named armourer. Actually, forget the name of the armourer from Azagarth, from the north. Do 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 do. Bum ba dum bum. Do do do. Dun 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 dun. Like bloody Jaws music, isn't it? Okay, so she's finished. You see that? She just popped into the gibbet. Excellent. So let's put her into Doombringer's inventory. There we go. You can't normally build there. I just partway through that I turned off build everywhere. Didn't realise it was still on. But I don't like to keep it switched on generally. Right, now we have our gibbet. We could put it outside Azagarth. So let's go check out the remaining tower that we've missed out. In the cage. Maybe we'll find somebody. I have 4 jailer's keys. Hello, Neff, my dear. The weekly horses redeem. See, it's made it more exciting for you now, hasn't it? Unintentionally. There's a jailer. But he can't be knocked out, so she can't win this round. There we go. Oh, there's someone in the cage. Although I don't believe it. I'll take the good heals. Delancia. Right, what do we get here? What do you think, people? Don't recognise him. Zingaran Archer. I don't think I have a use for you, sir. So I'm going to break bonds. Thank you very much for your time. Off you go. Be free. Frolic in the lands. Right. Okay, so we got our friendo. Let's go to... I'm going to go to the back caves first, and then we're going to visit Azagarth. So let's head up here. Very, very close to level 60. We're like 97%. Late horse at work. Ah, good to see you, friendo. Well, I'd rather get a bad person in a cage than no person in the cage. I find it really frustrating. So let's head to the back caves now. With a shot, but I'd remind you. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I do appreciate it. So you headed the other way and was talking about going. I was like, yeah, that's it. I appreciate that. Yippers. Oh, my favourite ones are the ones at Mounds, definitely. I just had the best luck there. We got like an Edgesmith. We got Reza the Brutal from the volcano, which is super cool. Named Taskmaster. Which means we were able to make our findings. Although we could have gone to get Gothrad the Oathbreaker. I think we will go get Gothrad at some point, because it's a fun thing to get. This is such a nice place to build. It's lovely. I miss the old purges, people. I feel nostalgic for the old purges, you know. I miss, like, deciding if I wanted the challenge and building up north and risking getting, like, Sumerian Berserker raids, purges, which were just absolutely insanely tough. Or Beastmaster Tame purges and things. Northern ones and stuff. I mean, it was so much fun. There was so much more variety. You know, there would be like creatures and humans, and you know, some of them you could tame, and then you could get purge blacksmiths and things, and you really wanted a purge blacksmith because then you could make legendary repair kits which used to repair legendaries. They were good times, beeps. I really miss it. I wish they'd just given us a toggle for the like the old purge instead of completely reworking it, or giving us another means of having purges, you know. I don't know how you guys felt. I definitely think that they should have been opt-in, opt-out situations. So this is God's Call Passage. This is a fantastic... Oh, level 60, people. Level 60. That's it. Officially. Let's get... So now we've got an extra 100 health from this perk in Vitality. 620 health. That's going to help us. This is a fantastic place to get iron and stone. It's one of my favourite places to do it. Just be careful and be considerate of your fellow exiles if you're on a server. Because if you build here, which you can usually build anywhere around here, you're going to block off iron spawns and stone spawns and things like that. So if you're on single player, build wherever you want. But on servers, like, consider not building, like, on resources. You know what I'm saying, people? Not the best. Same goes for our server, like our community server. So yeah, so it's a good place to come here at this kind of level, harvest the heck out of this place, and then you can build your big tier 3 bases and or your tier 3 like benches and stuff like that. We're gonna cross the Bridge of the Betrayer, I think. How do I want to do this? Yes, we're gonna cross Bridge of the Betrayer, and then we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna be extremely cold briefly. So I think we're going to do that first so that we can attune the obelisk. And then I might show you where I prefer to go across without any kind of like extra cold protection. Or maybe we'll come back this way. Yeah, so we're going to head over this way and then we'll come back in a place that I prefer it a bit safer for cold weather. So this is very, very cold. This is one of the coldest places on the map. If you don't have a horse, you don't have like a decent amount of health and some armor, some like heavy basic armor, or it doesn't matter if it's heavy, but some basic armor to give you some degree of cold protection, then you're probably going to die because it's going to get extremely cold. Then it's going to get to frostbite. You're going to take so much damage. You just want to ride across like full speed, manage your stamina and everything, and then away you go. I'm not going to eat a warming food, because you don't need it, because we'll survive. But it's a good idea as soon as you get across here to attune the obelisk. Okay, I thought for a second it was that sacrifice interrupted event. There you go, extremely cold, just keep going, ignore these guys. And then you're going to feel much better as soon as you get across. There you go, very cold is fine. So let me just jump off the camel, and I'm going to attune the obelisk. I don't want to stay here too long because I don't want to get corrupted. And we're going to come back here to do the Black Keep at some point. So remember this place. Not today. I want to get my full, like, level 60 handcrafted gear for that. Okay, so Doombringer is going to help us to travel this way. Now, this is extremely cold. It's better to kind of just go across the ice, just run across the ice, or go across... from this way to the caves, then you don't have to worry about being cold. This bit on the right hand side when my mouse is moving. But we're going to go this really cold way because we have some cold protection and I've got some spicy food. Oh, she's got a truncheon, which is suboptimal. So I'm going to have to do the killing.
You picked the wrong fight.
These guys are quite tough, and then you find them in the Black Keep as well. Which is a great dungeon. But getting overwhelmed is the thing. So be careful. Okay, let me give you your weapon back, madam. These you can use to make poisonous arrows, which is cool. Ichor is valuable. Right, so we're going to go that way. I'm going to put my spiced haunch here, and I think we should be okay. Let's see, shall we? I don't know, people. If you're going to drink any cold water, do it before you go. Have a snack, because we're going to cool down from the water. Okay, the water hasn't cooled me down, strangely. Da-da-da-dun, da-dun. Can you turn? Okay, so hopefully we survive this, right, without extra cold protection. I definitely wouldn't normally go this way, but I have brought warming foods. So I guess we'll see. Because this bit here, I spy a chasm. Great place to build. It's on my base locations video. Really beautiful area. Especially, and like over here as well, great views of this area over here. But this bit is extremely cold. You're going to see the temperature drop as we get closer. You can ride over the ice, and wherever you see kind of broken areas, you can actually harvest that. So I'm going to save my stamina, and we're going to ride at full speed across here. So there you go, extremely cold. So we're going to just make a move. But I've got plenty of health. Almost like my maximum health I'm going to get. I'm going to have like 700 health by the end. Straight across, watching our health. We should be alright in a second. Extremely cold. Extremely cold. Extremely cold. Very cold. Once you get to very cold, you're fine. So then we're going to pop a heal. Marvellous. So if you're going to go to the cold areas, you might want to consider harvesting some berries and making berry pulp. You can use like cooked pork feasts and things like that they won't change your temperature, but they will hydrate you and fill you with food. If you harvest these berries, you can get the highland berries like this, or desert berries from along the water in the desert. Put them in a fluid press and then squish them into berry pulp. If you drink that, it won't change your temperature at all. So that's quite handy if you're in like the very, very coldest places on the map. If you're in the hot places on the map, you don't mind drinking water and cooling down. But if you walk out of the volcano and you've got a cooling effect from a drink, or your ice that you're going to have probably, you got to be careful, because otherwise as soon as you walk outside, you're going to be super cold. So if you just want to be able to hydrate yourself, get some extra vitamins, you know what I mean, feel fresh and wonderful, then berry pulp is really a good idea. So there you go. You can also put seeds in the fluid press and make oil and whatnot, or you can put them into the grinder and make spice. So there you go. So let's make sure we top up Doom Friendo's plant fibre snackage so he can heal. There we go. We'll just have a full stack on him. I'm not going to take these. If you want to use fish traps, bugs are a good idea. I'm just going to dump stuff on him. It's like, oh, standard situations. We'll take the queen bees and things like that. Marvellous. So that's the temperature problem out the way. I think we will get a little bit cold in the caves. But generally speaking, you can just use a torch, and you're going to need a torch anyway. To kind of, and it'll keep you warm, but it's quite dark in the caves. So yes, good idea. Heavy armor is probably like a level 60 thing if you're like a new player. This is the passage. Let me show you. If we go up here, we can actually teleport to the jungle from this. Normally I show from the other side, and I will do at some point when we go to the jungle. But this way, you can actually teleport to the jungle for free as many times as you want. No corruption or anything like that. There's a bit of climbing to do, so you need a decent amount of stamina, which is tough with a sorcery build. But this, I'll just show you briefly. It's the passage. So when we go through there, you'll come out over here. You see my mouse moving over here. So this is kind of a cool way to teleport between these like areas of the map. It's kind of cool. I will go in just to show you what's inside briefly. But yeah, if we go down there, we can run through that way. Then there's a big old chasm. We can climb down, go to the other side, climb up, and then you're in the jungle. There you go. So let's get out here. Let's go to the caves. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to teleport back at some point, probably when we go to the jungle. Although, if you go to the Dagon dungeon, the Sunken City, you can actually decide when you leave that dungeon if you're going to return to the jungle where you entered the dungeon, or you can teleport to Noob River, to where the sentinels are, which is kind of awesome, which is here. You can come out right there, which is awesome way to like teleport, but you do have to run through the whole dungeon to get to it. So all right, come on, Doom Friendo. So let's go fight some bat bosses. Enjoyed the old purges too. Back then, if you chose to build and expand, you'd stir up the wrath of the lands, and they'd march right to your base looking for your riches. It felt organic, dangerous, and earned. I agree, but I feel like on official servers they've basically been weaponized in PvE. People losing thralls while they're offline, and not because of gameplay choices, but because someone decided to trigger a purge on close by. Is that one of the reasons that people are losing people? I mean, I guess because on official servers there's no living settlements at the moment. Yeah, that is very sad. I do remember, even with like regular purges, your base would get attacked sometimes if you were next to another person's base, which was always really annoying, or your thralls would get attacked. For hydration in cold areas, drink berry pulp. Yes, of course. Yep. Lock doors, give them gas masks. Yeah. Noxious gas arrows, amazing for purges, since we're talking about purges. Yeah, they are, definitely. Yep. I like having an archer with healing arrows and an archer with noxious gas arrows, to kind of like keep your friendos healed and the enemies debuffed. Old purges were definitely superior, you had to face them. Yeah, I agree with you. I do think they should have been opt-out, because I think having a mechanic in the game that made you not be online if you didn't want to be purged, you know, if you wanted to shrink your purge meter, I don't think that was very good for the game. You know, and that's why I think a lot of us had like multiple servers we'd play on, because you're like, I want to play Conan, I'm addicted, but if I play on my normal server, then I'm going to get purged, and I don't want to purge today, this week, tonight, or my friend doesn't like purges and all that stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I really do miss the old purges, honestly. I would love the ability just to kind of like choose to use the old purges or not on your server or your single player game, personally. I know there's mods for that, but I like to have my gameplay be like comparable to like everybody's gameplay without mods, you know, which is why the mods that I use are like quality of life stuff. Another game tip from the stream: never give your horse a potion of endowment. Yeah, I think because it doesn't do anything, as far as I know, Dom and Rail. Isn't that the actual like truth of it? Is that it doesn't actually do anything on horses? Thank God. Ah, coffee. Right. So here we are at the Bat Caves. We're here to get Black Blood tools, which are legendary tools, the best tools you can get on the Exiled Lands. Although they are comparable, equal, the harvesting yield is equal to obsidian tools. The only reason to use these is the durability is really, really good. And if you want to get the highest yield possible from a single harvest of anything, then using Black Blood tool, whichever one it is, hatchet, sickle, pick, that kind of thing, then use an Oil of Bounty on it. We learnt the memory of oils from the Archivist in the Unnamed City. Where is it? Down here. Yeah, there you go. Weapon oil. So you can do Oil of Agony, which does extra damage. Penetration does extra armor pen. Oil of Balance decreases stamina cost of a weapon. Concussion, knockout oil. Very, very effective. You can put that on a Seth Truncheon if you want to. And then Oil of Bounty. The kicker is, Once the time runs out, and the time is dependent on the durability of the item, which is why the blackbird tools are the best thing to use all the bounty on. Once the time runs out, after like 8 minutes, your weapon / tool will almost break, which means you get like a few uses and then that's it. So if you want to use this on blackbird tools, you have to just keep like farming the blackbird tools, which is a personal choice. The only reason for me that I think this is worth doing now is if you are on a server and star metal, you can never find any star metal. People are just always running around. I've been in this situation in the past. People always running around getting the star metal as soon as it falls. You never can find any, or you can get like one rock of it at some particular time. You know, like during busy times on servers and things like that. And then if you want to get the most yield possible out of that single meteor on the ground, Oil of Bounty on a blackbird pick is the biggest yield you can get. So there you go, that's one option. These days I just like using star metal. I like just to use a star metal pickaxe and I'm fine. It's like enough with an advanced tool upgrade kit on it. But I do like to get the tools. I like to show where you get them from. There's also a couple of other caves up here which have some kind of cool loot. One of them is the Act of Violence. I quite like that axe, like early game. You can get some arrows and things like that as well. Some recipes. So let's head to the first cave. So only one of these caves does the bat drop blackbird tools, and that's Binyakin Seal, which is the first one we're heading to. As long as I'm going the right way. There you go. And I can't get star metal, I just go ham in mounds and disassemble the weapon drops. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a disassembly bench, dismantling bench at mounds is really good. Definitely. Oh, I just can't breathe this time of year, friendos, because of allergies, honestly. Does it work, Tom Real? I think you may need to settings set to filter see. Oh, sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't lately. I genuinely thought that the point of the tip, because you can tell I've never actually looked because I'd be horrified, is that it doesn't actually work on horses because it's just so horrible. Anyway, here we are. So it's a good idea to put down a bedroll before you get into any particular scrapes. And you can put a bedroll quite close to this situation here. These bat friendos or harpies or whatever they are, I always call them bat bird bitch bosses or like all sorts of things. They generally can't get over here. So if you're going to kind of like put a respawn point, this isn't a bad spot in this place here. You could put like a fire, you could put like a chest with some emergency supplies like heals, something so you can go get your stuff back. But generally speaking, you're going to be okay as long as you watch your health and stamina. You wear some like armor, you've got a torch and a one-handed weapon, and you've got, you know, worst case scenario, a little bit of warming foods just in case you get chilly in there. I think if I put my torch away, then I probably would get cold, but we'll test that. Delincia is an incredible fighter, so she's going to do most of the work. We're just here to be decorative at this point. Here we go. So this is Barbaric difficulty, obviously, so these guys are going to hit harder. I haven't been here on Barbaric difficulty. Here you go, my friend. They are annoying. They will knock you down a lot. We want to make sure we harvest them as well. So what am I going to do for harvesting? Let's go pickaxe. There we go. Well, he wasn't a team player then, jumping off. Okay, demon blood. Feathers. Nice. Actually harvest the bosses for like, what is it? Black blood. Let's get some steak and eggs. Don't mind if I do. Bit of spice. Honey glazed roast and some raw pork. Lovely. Right, so it's going to be dark in here. So let me see it do it without any kind of Binyakin Seal. This is the one for the black blood tools. Let's do it without any light to start with. Look how freaking dark it is. We do obviously have this little aura of light around us these days. But let me get my torch out so you can see what's going on. So I was very cold without the torch. I think it gets colder the further in that you go as well. Bear that in mind. I don't generally mess around in here. I just fight the boss and get out. But look how dark. Suddenly it goes a bit lighter though because we've got this like aura situation. I might fight this guy first because he's going to be a pain. The boss is down there. We're going to fight him in a second. The knocking down thing is really annoying. I use it so much. That thing's so annoying. That's why it's nice to bring a friendo. Okay, about 9,000 XP from him. Right, I'm going to send Delencia first. Because I'm a coward. No, not really. So if I'm very cold without my torch, am I going to get extremely cold? I think I will. Let's get somewhere safe over here. Where he's probably not going to attack me. Very cold. What about without my boots on? Extremely cold. There you go. It's minus 34 degrees, so I'm going to put my boots back on again. So it is cold, but look how quickly she's unfriending him. You're going to assist her. So you're going to probably want to fight him a few times. He always drops a black blood tool, but sometimes you get duplicates, and if you want the full set, feasts on flesh. I don't know if I ever remember his name being that before. So let's see what we got. Oh, a sickle. Okay, wonderful. Excellent. It says harvest power. I don't remember ever saying harvest power before.
Senpai just subscribed with
Senpai.
Prime.
Oh, Brian, I'm so sorry. But Senpai, thank you so much for the 5 months. Welcome back. Thank you for using your Prime here. Thank you, thank you. Glider like Crimson Desert would be pretty cool for jumping off the cliffs after you leave his caves. Yeah, I would love a glider. After playing Enshrouded, whenever I come back to Conan after Enshrouded, I was like, oh, where's the glider? Like, screw that demon, like, bat, honestly. Yes, so we want to harvest this guy as well. The black blood and a skeleton key. Do you know, for years, not years is an exaggeration, I exaggerate sometimes, but like, I'm hyperbolic, that's all I'll say. For months anyway, or for ages, I was farming these guys on a server, and I never realised you'd get a skeleton key from them. So you can also get feathers from these as well. There you go. So that's our first one down. We got the first blackbird tool, which is a sickle. I'm going to take the feathers because I'm going to craft some arrows. My preferred way of getting feathers is just to unfriend bearers constantly, and then at some point you'll get a bunch of feathers in a box from them and supply materials. Okay, so we're going to go to the next cave now. We're going to cycle back to this one afterwards. Fortunately, the game gives you a little marker for each one. Alright, I'm going to leave my respawn point here. I don't think we're going to die, but it's nice to have something so I don't have to ride all the way up here. Here we go. There's also room here for a map room. So if you're farming these things a lot, it's not a bad idea to put a map room here. Or you could put a teleportary stone, obviously, if you're using sorcery and whatnot. But I've had a map room here before, and it's always very nice. I mean, when you're on servers and you just have like a bunch of time and you're just like, oh, what shall I do today? Just like, let me just build some kind of nice little outpost with a map room. It's always kind of a nice thing to do. And then you're not far from like Azagarth otherwise either, which is over here, and the dam and whatnot. Okay, so we've got a middle cave here. Now I always leave the middle cave till I'm running back. I don't know why, it's just the way I do things. So you leave the middle cave. We're going to go to the furthest cave. We'll do the middle cave on the way back to there. On a server, you're going to need to wait 15 minutes for respawns. On single player, basically, I just need to run away and come back again, and they're there. You can also get some food cooking and stuff like that while you're waiting, and friend some goats. Just watch out for the green wall. It's as much a message to myself as it is to you. There you go. So you can harvest some goat meat. Very, very high in nutrients. I think this, like, light bug. I saw just a bit of a change in lighting here. Yeah, you see that? Yeah. I guess it's... I don't know, I guess they want you to be... It's a bit cloudy there. It's just not a very good blend, is it? Okay, so there's a cave down there which we're going to miss. We're going to go to it on the way back. This is just the way I do things. Till you get too many feathers. Yeah, too many feathers. Yeah, biome shifts, yeah. There's a biome shift, but it's very sudden, isn't it? Da, 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 da. Da, dun, dun, da, dun. So, we are going down here. Do, 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 do. Da, dun, dun, da, dun. There we go. There to that bat friendo. I think technically they are harpies, aren't they, friendos? Are they basically the same things as on Sipta? They're so annoying. It's really worth bringing a friendo, like a follower, Well, there's one skull there as well. Because the way they throw you down on the ground is super irritating. Valencia? Valencia! Oh, she's being chased by an elk king. Get him, Valencia. Look at them, they're so annoying. Turds. Flappy winged turds of the sky. Yeah, child of Jill, yeah. Same as Sipsa. Look at that, she dealt with him with no issue. Another one. Come on, Valencia. I just hate that CC. It's so annoying, isn't it? Hey. Let's harvest these guys. So we've got some hollow point arrows from the one skull. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. You're just going to come into this cave. It's like a nice little spot over here. You could put like a bedroll down, like a little cook situation, and you can kind of stay reasonably. Like what you want is when you respawn to not immediately trigger the enemies, so you can kind of have a think about what your life choices and stuff like that. There you go. Let's go in, shall we? Hello, Darina. Hello, hello. Okay. We could cook some pork and things like that. We do have a bunch of meat. I really want an agility one-handed axe, people, because I just don't like the short sword. I think it's great for very specific circumstances. Like if you want a precise weapon and you want to poke one enemy and not the others, then I think the short sword is great for that. But I just think axes, look at that distance. It's ridiculous. I think axes are just wonderful and super handy. What are you doing, mate? Alright, we'll leave it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to Lintia. Just leave him. So we're going to run through here. See how dark it is. Okay, thank God we have this like aura of light. We never used to have this, did we? Although maybe they made it generally darker. Do you think so? So we've got a boss in the middle, 3 skull boss, and there's a bunch of enemies around the outside. And I think there can be like a 1 skull as well. So I'm going to send her in first. Oh, so sorry. We're going to harvest all these afterwards. This knockdown is really, it's not only frustrating, but can really swing the fight in their direction. You just endlessly get knocked down. There's the boss. So here's without the torch. It's so dark. So you really just want to get behind them and let her tank the damage and the CC. Between the two of us, though, we do decent amount. Look at that damage. She did like 400 in one of her hits then. We're both sundering this creature. There we go. Shrouded by darkness. So we've got a skeleton key. We also got specialist ammunitions 4. So we learned some new arrows. I see the fire spark arrows. I forget now. Do you know I never use those? Which feels a bit sacrilegious. So we get some black blood. Feral flesh, demon blood, feathers. Wonderful. So I think you get like, don't you get like 2 keys? You get a key from harvesting and a key from just his inventory as well. If I remember correctly. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So let's loot the chest. Strangely familiar axe. This one makes me sad because it makes me think of the festering one axe because it looks exactly like it. 900 durability is not very high. Doesn't sunder. It's a bit boring, isn't it, really? 73 damage, no armor pen. Yeah. Put a spike weapon fitting on it until you've done the what is it called? The Warmaker Sanctuary, and then you can make master weapon fittings once you've been there. Clicked on a tablet. Hey, may as well get the demon blood and stuff. I would like to put some map rooms down in this playthrough. We might do like, I think I'm kind of playing through pretty vanilla here. Then I think we're going to do like companion quests and sorcery, possibly, if I have time to do all that. I kind of want to do like all the things in the game. I might want to do like all the journeys and everything as well. Sir, you're rude.
You picked the wrong fight.
There we go. Bum, ba-dum. Do 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 do. Bum, ba-dum. Do do do. But if you're not an experienced player, maybe just wait till like level 60 before you go in there, honestly. Okay. Right, so let's go to the middle cave now. On our way back up. So we're going to run up this slope. Bum, bum, bum. I haven't needed any of my warming foods yet, which is nice. But I prefer to have them and not need them. And it's also quite good just to show them. There's a mini boss here. Did you kill that goat? Or was it Delincia?
You picked the wrong fight.
Forest King. I think this guy will only drop his trophy. And some thick hide exotic flesh. Nothing too interesting. Right. So, we're going to go to the middle cave now. Can I get there this way? Tell it's been a minute. Yes? No. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. It was a roller coaster, wasn't it? Right, didn't see you get in there, mate. Now, that wasn't a bad roll, but I mean, that's like one roll in how many, like, fights? You know what I mean? I'm not going to harvest that because seeps. Okay, let's go in here. So, middle cave. So, we learnt that one, Lockstone Cave. We've been to Binyakins. Is it Binyakins? Bityakins? It's Bityakins. I've been saying Binyakins for years, friendos. Oh, there's also a boss in here. I think this is one that drops the Act of Violence axe, which I really like. Used to be the first axe I would get on a playthrough quite often, because we never used to be able to get legendary weapons from chests until we were level 60 back in the day. I mean, apart from on like some single player games and things like that, maybe with mods, but so we used to have to rely on the Unnamed City for legendaries early on, and like these caves, basically. Do 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 do. Why have I... Oh, there he is. I was like, why? This feels unfamiliar. Have I come in a different way or something? Did I come in a different way than usual? Dun 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 dun. There's definitely a dude down here. Did I come in a different way than usual, friendos? Only if you friend a harpy and have one follow you around. That'd be kind of cool. There's like a guy down here, isn't there? Like a world boss. There he is. I have a feeling it's not this fella, is it, though, that I didn't used to come down here. The caves do extend further, but I just don't ever go in them because I am so scared of getting lost. So I just have my own little, like... Yeah, I do think potentially we just went in a different way. Okay, we got the bow, hollow bone bow. Even blood, black blood from the bosses, hollow bone arrows. So I'm going to run back out again. Because I think I went in a different entrance. Or did I? Oh, does anyone remember? Is there another entrance to this cave? We're going to go out and we're going to come in the way that I usually enter. Do 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 da dun dun dun. This is the way we came in. You can tell by the dead bodies on the ground. It's like the Black Keep. I mean, I feel like I know the Black Keep like the back of my hand these days, but there's certain things that once I know the way, or the wine cellar, we used to get, it'd be easy to get lost in the wine cellar. I don't know. I'm gonna go the way I usually go. So let's go up the slope further. Yeah, I think that's a different entrance, basically. Definitely don't read chat whilst I'm running around here. Note to self. Okay. Yeah, I think that's an extra, like, entrance. Well, I've got to drink some water. Yeah, it's just a different cave, isn't it? It's just a fourth cave, basically, that I never usually go into. Hello, sir. Lindsay would like to have a chat with you about your extended warranty.
God take you! Taste death!
Scraps. So I think this is the one with the act of violence, if I had to remember. I think I just usually miss out that other cave that we went to, you know. I think that's what it is. Okay. The hollowbone bow, though, I remember at some point didn't work properly. Ooh, one skull. It's got a little bit more opacity to his face, isn't he? More darkness. A black child of shield, yeah. Get him, Cynthia. Advanced weapon repair kit. So I guess, I wonder if you get like potions of bestial memory from him and stuff. We got more hollowbone arrows. There's just one boss down here. This is one that always freaks me out because I always worry about which way is in and which way is out. Like which way is like further into the cave. But this bit here, it's kind of how I remember usually. Here you go, Delincium. Getting lost in the wine cellar might not be due to that sense of direction. Could also be intoxication. Could be. It's all that desert and jungle grog, isn't it? How did you hit me? I literally dodged at the right time and I was facing... I was like super far. She's just deleting everything, isn't she? This is very much less fun without a torch. Obviously you can bring like a two-handed hammer. Maybe we got another hollowbone bow. Interesting. We didn't get an act of violence this time. I think this is the dude though that drops it. Yeah, 4 caves. Are there more caves that I just never go into, people? Maybe you just kind of get into like a habit of certain things. I feel like there's probably more caves with more friendos. But I just don't want to like wander through them. I really only care about Bityakins to get the black blood tools. And then I'm like out of here. The Conan streams are being made into videos. They're on the video tab, Christian. And eventually the streams will be available as well as like a long playlist. Right, let's go back to Bityakin, see if we can get another black blood tool. Back in primary school, I got lost at Slim Ridge Bird Sanctuary. Did you? Oh no, that's not very good. When you're in primary school, what, they just let you wander off? That's not very good. Once upon a time, I was on a ferry to France with my school when I was a little kid, like primary school. And I went on the top deck and it was lovely and sunny and stuff. And I fell asleep on the top deck and fell asleep in the sunshine and got sunstroke. So like my first day or couple of days in France, I just had the most ridiculous lobster coloured cheeks. And I felt so poorly. And I was like, I can't, like, as a grown-up, when I look back, I'm like, how did you let this little kid, like, sleep in the direct sunlight, you know? Hasty kid from, like, you know, Blighty. There you go. That's my primary school story, I guess. Right. See what we can get from this guy now.
You picked the wrong fight.
Okay. I do miss using the oils of bounty on the black blood tools and things like that. I feel there's so many things I'm nostalgic about because the game loop was a certain way. I feel like the survival mechanics and the survival progression used to be just a bit better, really. Oh, we got another black one skull. She's stuck. He's nowhere near me. Like, look at the distance. There we go. Right, can you move on, madam? Let's do a bit of harvesting. We're gonna not you, buddy. Okay, no more hollow bone arrows. Just clear a bit of the mess here. Alright, let's fight this dude again. Hello, Vitty. Hello, hello. Really, I could definitely use some work. Yeah. I could definitely do with working on the collision as well. Let's get past this fellow.
Gods take you.
Look, another sickle. This is typical. Typical. I mean, sometimes we get like two at the same time. I feel like maybe we've been unlucky. Okay, we've got a skeleton key, got some black blood. Okay, so we're gonna go now to Azagoth. Like, we could fight him like until we get the right tool and stuff like that. But you know, seeps. We're just gonna go move on with our lives. Okay. So let me make some more heals. Do you bring it? Look at this situation here. It doesn't look very comfortable, does it? Let's sort by weight. Do. Loads of feathers, more feathers than we can do anything with. Okay. Alright, so we got a couple of blackbird tools. We got 2 sickles. So we got sickles for days. Which means, you know, if you were going to use the oils of bounty on it, the fact that you end up with so many duplicates in trying to get the pick that you want and the hatchet is not the end of the world if they break, but it is a shame, I think, personally. I do miss them being repairable and stuff like that. If anything, I kind of wish that they would make them unique items. Well, no, unique items aren't repairable either, but... so now we're going to go to Azagoth. So I don't know if we really benefit from dropping down here. But I do want to go to the thingy. Can I? What's my... Go. Ah, wonderful. So there you go. That's the passage again, where you can go to jungle. The fall damage is calculated based on, you know, the distance between you touching something, touching the wall or something like that, and the, you know, feet hitting the ground. So you could kind of like bounce off things and just kind of make sure you touch the wall on the way down a bit, even if you're not grabbing on, and you can mitigate or like stop yourself from taking damage, basically. Kind of quite fun. So there's some Nordheimers over here. Let's go and check them out. This is the way I would come to the caves if I wanted to avoid that extremely cold situation. So like if you're over here, you're not like extremely cold. So you can come up here from like any of these directions and stuff like that. We just came this way because I wanted to attune the obelisk and go across the bridge of the Betrayer. There you go. We can swim across this dam as well. Yeah, 4 Happy Caves, but 2 of them, Scraps and Jill Roost, connect to each other. That makes sense, Orbis, yeah. I think I just don't usually go to Jill's Roost, basically. I went in there for, like, Freya's quest at some point. A couple of times, but I just never go in that one. Yep. And I don't go, like, deeper into the caves either. So, we could do with giving her a truncheon, just in case we see somebody with... Excellent. Let me make sure she got the full durability one. Yes, she does. That worked out. Give her some heals. Where's Doomy? There we go. Okay, a bit of wolf hide. Nothing too exciting. And it's a nice place to build in this dam. This water. So we've got a cook tier 1. I do want more cooks. Because now that we've got like a big base, I kind of want to decorate it, and I'd like to have a chef at each of the stations and stuff like that. Seeing as she's knocked this person out and they're a tier 1, I think what we're going to do is we're going to make a gibbet. Just convert them, because I can improve quality of life them into whatever I feel like. Stay out of the way of the others while we're here. Should be able to place a gibbet here. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to collect cooks basically, so that I can have kind of people at my cooking stations and stuff like that. He's not going to need very much meat at all. He's got 34 minutes there, but this is going to take 86 seconds. There you go. So that's Unlock Plus showing me that information. Okay, so we got some more people on the ground over here. Entertainer tier 1. Am I going to die? We'll probably take the dancer as well. While we're here. Dun, 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 dun. We'll grab her in a sec. Blacksmith tier 1, armor tier 2. Nothing to keep. But this can be the named... Forward and north! The named armourer from the Nordheimer faction. So wherever you see a tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 dancer up in the highlands like this, you can get an Oyvind tall tree. If you see an Oyvind tall tree, it's a good one to grab because his stats are really good. He's a good fighter, kind of companion dancer situation. Let me grab her because this guy should have finished, will finish imminently. Hi, sir. And we've got a big base, so we can't nice to have multiple dancers. He's so close to being ready. There you go. Let's switch him out. There we go. She's going to be about the same amount of time. 86 seconds. Marvellous. Used to take so long to convert thralls. Okay. So we'll take 2 stacks of arrows. We'll take 4 pieces, like 4 stacks of pork. I mean, we can get that quite easy because we live quite close to it. I'm going to take the demon blood. Let's have a row of humans. Don't care about the wild boar heads. I kind of care about the thick hide. Do I have a bedroll? Let's make some more bedrolls. Bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. Okay, then we can drop the hide. Da-da-da-da. Well, I think we can improve her with improved quality of life mod. Da-da-da-da-da. So let's clean up here a bit, I suppose. Anybody not been unfriended successfully? Do, 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 do. You can harvest oysters from underwater here. You can swim down and stuff. Do, do, do. Orange ficus. Make dyes with. And these are oysters you can eat. You can cook them in your campfire and whatnot. But some nice bases have been built here. It's a lovely spot. If you pass the guy that gives black blood tools, there's a legendary chest there. Yeah, yeah. I just don't like going further into those caves, that's the only thing. Okay, she's finished already. Okay, we'll take the gibbet. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. You can change the way that the thralls look with improved quality of life mod, but you can't change what they do. Like, you can't give them different benefits. So I can make any fighter or crafter dance, but they won't give us the healing buff, they won't clear our corruption, stuff like that. It's kind of worth thinking about. Okay. I'm probably not going to keep both hollow bone bows. Right, so let's go to Azagoth now. She's still buffed. I don't know, actually. Nope, she was not. Okay. Let's go, peeps. I better get to sleep now. Good night, Kevin. Thanks for hanging out. Built a huge bridge over there with Lost Dungeon. Looked awesome. Yeah, such a good place to build. I really like this area over here. It's like island kind of situation. It's just such a good little spot, and it's got this gorgeous view of the like snow, but you're not super cold where you are. I've had like a nice castle there and stuff in the past. I do tend not to build outposts when I stream, but I like building outposts on servers and things. Back when I used to just play on servers, but now when I'm not streaming Conan, I'm playing so many different things and editing and stuff. I don't get to like just doss about and just enjoy kind of building as much, really. So what do we got here? Oh my freaking lord. Oh my freaking god. We got Henrietta, the shield right. FYI. Henrietta, my dear. So, I mean, I wanted Work of the Lost Tribe, but I'll take her instead. Frickin' heck, people. That is so cool. Here's where someone says, stream a look. We can learn the belly dance from here. We already learnt it from the den. Hardened steel pick is a really good drop because then you can harvest star metal. So let's put our gibbet back down again. That's so cool. That's amazing. That means that we can make our level 60 armor with a shield right now and get the most amount of armor value. Here's my little situation here. Place my little gibbet. Amazing. Click on there. Ho 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 ho. Amazing. Right, how long is that going to take? You gonna tell me? 5 minutes. Okay. So what I might do... How long have we got on this food? 29 minutes, yeah. So, She's not happy. She's like, could you please get me out of here? It's raining. I don't know if you know that. What should we do while we're waiting? Okay, so while we're waiting for her, let's mark her location. And let's run along the camps along here and just unfriend the enemies. Because there's a few people that spawn along here. I'll show you one of my favourite places to build as well. Like up here. It's just so cool. It's on my base location. Well, that's on my base locations video. This is not on it, but this is one of my favourite places to build. Built in most places on the maps at some point. Raining on my head that right now, IRL, is it? Oh. Hello, Snowy. Hello, hello. max amount of followers you can have. You can have a mount and 2 fighter followers, and you can mix that between human fighter followers or animal fighter followers if you do max authority and then you spec into war party. But if you use better thralls, you can have more followers at the same time. Basically, you can kind of tweak the settings for yourself. This is look at this place. It's got its own little bridge situation. I mean, most of you have seen this before. Many of you have. And it's got this gorgeous view of the volcano and like all the snow. And there's like water and ice and stuff, and the Black Keeper's over here. I just love this little patch of land. You're like not super cold. It's like minus 15 degrees centigrade down to maybe minus 17. You can build on all this stuff over here. And it's just nice for like a little small castle situation or something. You know? I love it so much. It's a real favourite. And you can dive into the water and stuff like that. Hope that nobody builds next to you like a turd wallet. Right, yes, we were going to run along. But yeah, I love this spot. This is where we are, by the way, in case you wonder. This is exactly the location. This is Ice Spire Chasm on like above it to the north. Which you can also build on, and just you can like have bridges between these like islands and stuff and make a nice village and things like that. Super cool. Just be careful because they did change their official server settings, server rules over the last couple of years. So if you wherever you're going to build and whatever kind of tactics or methods you're going to do, kind of check the rules, honestly, because if you build like a huge bridge across the map, then they consider that sometimes to be kind of like just blocking off land, claiming land without like a real reason for it, and you can get, you know, banned from server and things like that. Bear that in mind, peeps. But obviously in single player you do whatever the hell you want, or on your own server. So let's check these people out. There's always a dancer over here, isn't there? There's definitely a dancer. There's a fighter standing next to him. Could you be... I don't think he's Oyvind. I think he has hair. Do you have some hair on top, sir? Oyvind is a bald fellow.
Stay back.
No, tier 2. So we're just going to unfriend them. Aha, I won, Delancium. Okay, Emir Priest I don't have a need for right now. We'll try and get, what is her freaking name? Oh, it got... Oh, yeah, they hit me with a... So the priest hit me with a weapon that makes me cold. Which is why I have this frigid bite situation. So I could eat warming food. Yeah, it's a very cold. Beautiful. Lovely. Okay. Is there one more camp along here? Is that the final camp? I can't remember right now. But I feel like there's one more camp along here, but I might be mental. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. Came outside to roll up my windows. Backdrop would be make an awesome wallpaper. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's so lovely. Some great views in this game. Whirlwind blades are always fun. It'd be great to see you use them. I don't know why I don't, you know. Yeah, there is another camp. I thought there was another camp. So I wasn't sure if that was the last one. Emir Priest, tier 2 fighter. Lovely. Fiery hot bread. Taxidermied bear. Lovely. Just what I always wanted. And a book here. I forget what we learn. Is it a slit throat emote? There you go. Marvellous. Alright, let's go get our freaking shield right, Henrietta. And these balls. Like, I mean, fantastic, honestly. I was hoping that we would find one, but I thought we would get it at Mounds. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you're talking about the thrall cap, like all together. Is that what you're asking? Most servers think it's 50 and think 15 or so extra per player in the clan. Single player, you can turn it off as many you want. Yes, I'm sorry. I thought you meant how many people can you have following you at the same time. We've respawned from that short distance. Isn't that crazy? I beat you. You can collect all this hardened steel stuff and Put it in a dismantling bench. Got a female dancer with no hair. 'Tis I, sir. Who are you fighting? Battle tier 2. He's like talking crap when he's like unconscious on the ground, which is kind of funny. Did you knock out this dancer? I don't have my gibbet right now. I'm sorry, madam. Do do do. Beautiful. Sweet. Everybody probably is like reset along here. These people seem to have had some kind of accident. Did we? I don't think we've gotten any of the frost stuff, have we? Frost lotus. Oh, very cold. Let me warm up a bit with my food. So there's some frost lotus around here. You can also get it underneath the Bridge of the Betrayer, and on the other side of the Bridge of the Betrayer. You can use this to make elixir of numbing. Look at that, 34 in one hit. So good. Star metal pickaxe with an advanced tool upgrade kit on it, and 1 times harvesting. So we'll take this with us for potions, which is nice stuff. More berries here as well. Some berry pulp and whatnot. Okay. Go get our friendo. Do 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 do. It's just such a gorgeous like location, isn't it? I love it so much. Do 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 do. It's cool. Ah, no worries. Thank you for helping each other, friendos. Yeah, I forget what the official is. I think it's like 50 or something, and then it's like 50 up to 55 or something. I don't know. 55 just for a solo play. I don't know. Yeah, I think we've got our server, our community server, set to like officials, but I think it might be the old officials like number. I don't remember if I extended it at all. Yeah, when they first talked about doing the thrall cap, I was really upset about it. We all had like freaking one of every single thing in the game. We just played the game like Pokemon, you know, every single creature, you know, every single type of thrall. You just collected them all and everything, had them out in front of your base, and it was on console as well, on PS4. So no SSD or anything like that. And they started talking about the thrall cap, and we started like they announced they were going to be doing it. What are you, Adam Dancer? They announced the thrall cap, and it was quite a long time before they actually implemented it. So I had deleted all my like relic hunters and stuff like that, like when they were good. Or loads of people like in preparation. Okay, so this lady is ready. Let's take Henrietta out. Put the dancer in. Stock it up on people here. Just a few seconds because she's a low level. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Well, we've got like a nice big kind of palace now. It'd be nice to kind of have some crafts people around, some dancers around in different, you know, all the corners and whatnot, sort of decorating and things. Hi. How are you doing? She's fine. She's having a great time. She's thinking about whether she wants to join us or not. I think she's going to say yes. Sabertooth, my favourite place to get Sabertooth pets is in the Midnight Grove dungeon. When you run past the big sabers, just past those, there's 2 babies in there. You can get them at Icespire Chasm as well. I never do that. And you used to be able to get them at like over here, above like Islet Lake. But it's just so hard to see them anymore. And frost wolves, like the little white frost wolf puppies. I prefer to get those up near like Azagoth. There's like a cave up here, I forget where. Ah.
Ghost Boys and just subscribed for 14 months. Why must holidays end?
Hello, Ghost. Thank you so much for the 14 months. I'm so sorry about holidays ending, unfortunately. They look very happy in the gibbet. She's living her best life. She's getting a nice, refreshing, hydrating facial from the rain. Oh, there you go. And now she's like ready. See, persuaded. Works like a dream. Okay, let's get our gibbet back. Do 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 dum. Okay, we've got 3 dancers now and a cook. Marvellous. I think that's probably all the dancers we need for a minute. We've got one at base already. Okay, I'm going to take that. Right, so now we're going to go to Azagarth. Now, what do I want from there, really? We could get like a Leon and a Janos. I think certainly I think Janos spawns in Azagarth. We can get a Emir named Priest from there. We could get Lagadara, daughter of Emir, who, when you unfriend her, you can't knock her out unless you cheat. You can, when you unfriend her, you can get a Frost Giant pet, Frost Giant bodyguard pet. There's cooks that spawn in there, a couple of dancers, including Oivan Talltree. You can get some legendary, what is it? Not legendary, heroic treasure from there as well. Okay, this is a great spot to get a bearer, because now bearers are different depending on what faction they're from. And the one, not this person, but the named person that you can get from here, and the guy in Mounds of the Dead, are really the two kind of best bearers now of all the factions. They're just not very good generally, but of them, those are the better ones to get. They can carry the same amount, it's just about their stats being better. Listen, Pokey Pokey. Leave my Delincia alone. Yeah, he's having a great time. Yeah, this location here, they're usually doing push-ups. A Taskmaster, tier 1, okay.
Curse you!
Wow, that was quick. It's out like a light. Okay, any goodies? No? Wonderful. Spiced pork. We want some warming foods. I'll take the jungle grog. That's about it. I've already got a better hardened steel bow that's got this variable debuff. Steel arrows are good, but I'm probably not going to use them. They're just going to fill up a box. I've already got legendary daggers. This advanced tool upgrade kit is good. Reinforcement kit, but no, it's only simple. We'll take the steel. I think I got all the things. Okay, let's go to Azagarth. There's the Norman Wisdom of Northammers. Forced shower. Here at least it seems to be a water body box. It does a bit, doesn't it? We'll probably do like the first Freya and Lufe quests like around the same time. I think we'll kind of start them together and like progress them together. I could have been like progressing this whole time, but I don't know, just seeps, honestly. Delincia's doing a great job. The Berserker was doing a great job. We're hitting hard. Our next focus is going to be getting my level 60 gear. Yeah, kitting myself out, and then just trying to get my favourite legendaries, that kind of thing. Then we're going to do the remaining dungeons, which are like level 60 dungeons, really. So it's important that Delincia has a truncheon from here, because I can get good crafters. Oh, Anastera the Cirrus, that's the named priest from this faction. Silence! Silence! Doing a Tarzan like scream at this place is hilarious, isn't it? Right, let me make sure she's got some heals on her. Let's give her like double weak aloe situations. What was I gonna do? Gonna craft. Get some heals crafting. I do have crafting speed on super quick now, which is like how I usually play. Just because if I'm trying to show something on stream and I'm like, this is going to take like ages, let's go and find something to do while we wait for this. It just isn't very efficient, and I've got to remember what the hell I was doing and stuff like that, which is the real boss of the game. So I've sped it up basically. These are good. Gaseous orbs. So there is some heroic treasure that spawns in this place, like in the form of a chest, which you can walk out and take home and exchange in your clan coffer for like 5,000 gold coins, which is really cool. So you can use that to hire friendos in your tavern, or you can use it to summon purges if you want to. That's kind of a fun mechanic. Do do do. Da, da, da. Do do do. This place is very tough, like really, really tough. The best thing to do is just not run all the way in like Leroy Jenkins, but just kind of like progress a little bit, wait for people to aggro, take a step back and fight them. And just be careful not to get stuck places. That is one of the places where Anastasia the Cirrus spawns. That place there, which is the named priest. There we go. So let's just back up a little. I don't want her to get entrapped in there. Because all these people are going to CC her. This is barbaric difficulty. First time you come here, if you're quite low level, it's not a bad idea to put an actual weapon on your thrall instead of a truncheon, just because she can't kill anything with it, and it's quicker to kill than to knock out usually. Okay. So it's really important that we just stay somewhere kind of safe. And we make sure we can protect her. Go. She's going to heal herself up. We're going to heal her before we get involved in any more fights. Bum, 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 bum. Sweet. The yell is copyrighted. At least he stopped when he did stop when he was attacked. All right, friendos. Let's heal ourselves. So there is a cage, like what, 2 cages over here? Like 1 cage there, there's 1 cage over there, and that's the barkeeper one. This one is like, what, random? I don't know who you are, madam. So I'm probably going to get my torch out. I'm going to try and draw them back, because what I don't want to do is be forced to progress forwards further into the camp, aggro more people. So I'd like to draw them back here. So good. It used to be a really good place to get steel. But they've varied their like drops nowadays. And I guess you're picking up like hardened steel stuff. Also like star metal from the jailer, I guess, yeah. Let's try and clear the place out before we loot the cages. Hi there. She's so good. I thought you were already knocked out, madam. I apologise. There we go. We're going to let people just be... Okay, Nord armor tier 3. That could be a named guy. I think he's in like a house just behind us, isn't he? Yeah. I'm just going to leave the knocked out people on the ground. He's a big guy. I don't think he's named. Are you named? You seem kind of big. Tier 1 fighter. Oh, I didn't mean to use explosive arrow. Didn't realise I had the explosive arrows equipped. Oh well.
You picked the wrong fight.
Watch out for the rams. The rams will get you.
God take
Okay. So we got a heart of a thingy. No. I thought we killed a named there. Nope. These people are just having a bit of a nap and they're enjoying the refreshing rain. It's definitely consensual. They're really happy. Okay, gotta look because the chests, the like heroic chests, sometimes in different places, isn't it? We've got a couple of people up here. Bum 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 bum. If you see a woman with bright yellow hair over there, bright light hair, it could be Lagadara, daughter of Emir. Tall lady, she's very big. Character model's huge. Just kill her, get the Frost Giant bodyguard pet, which is just in her inventory. You don't have to like convert it or anything, which is kind of cool. I think the chieftain is sometimes up here, aren't they? I don't remember that the chieftains were always in the game, you know, having like farmed the heck out of this place over the years. I don't remember them being here like years ago. I hate the pokey people. Pokey people bad. Sensia, you're just too good, my friend. She's having a bit of a lie down. She's fine. She'll rub a bit of dirt in it. Ooh, spiced fowl. Delightful, and some honey. Gotta be careful not to get locked, like trapped in these places, haven't you? Behind your follower. Agoth. So can we knock you out? No, he's not knockoutable. Yeah, there's only like very few exceptions to the rule that if they've got a skull, you can't knock them out. The chieftains you can knock out. And the guys on Noob River you can. You got Heart of a Nordheimer from him. Bum bum. Paul Hagadarim, the big lady, yeah. Don't worry, my camel will save you. Something to tell the kid, Rams, yeah. He's famously effective at knocking people out without harming them. The ultimate non-lethal weapon, really. They leave a good chance that it seems to knock them out faster than they can kill. Do you think so?
Watch out!
I wouldn't mind a cook. But given that we live by the den, I don't mind like just grabbing somebody from the den, to be honest. I just want to get like as many. I want to cook for every like single cooking stall or whatever. The only thing is they like wander off on their own volition now, which is annoying. So that Emir Priest location, that's where Lagadara spawns. You can't miss her, honestly. When she's here, she's hard to miss. We got a named sorcerer. We've already got one at home. I'll take your pouch rather. Can I get your weapon? No, we can get all this armor if we wanted to. It's very nice. We can craft it as well. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, kitty. Hi, kitty. Oops. Ouchie. What are you doing here? I always try to avoid getting like into small spaces with these people because you just get freaking stuck between them. Just gonna get dieded, which is very frustrating. So let's continue around. Doombringer's hiding. Do 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 do. Okay, you can get blacksmith, like, what's her name? Berry from here. Named blacksmith. Do. Hi there, Sim.
Taste death.
Has come.
Alright. Oh, I'm so tall I can barely get through the door. So what was I going to do? I was going to loot the cages. Oh, there's usually a guy in here, isn't there? Have you been out to fight me? Nope, he's been out. Okay, cages. Oh, there's also the people over here. There's still other people as well. There should always be a barkeeper. Yeah. If they talk, they're a barkeeper. Right, yeah. Or even Tortree can spawn in there.
You picked the wrong fight.
Hey, no gold border, so we can unfriend him. We don't have a carpenter yet. But I'm going to stick to just named people because Seebs. Dancer. But not a dude, so not Oyvind.
No, you can't leave me here.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Sweet. Alright. Let's get the remaining people, then we'll check the one cage that isn't a barkeeper. She got lost. I like that they're talking to us whilst they're knocked out unconscious. I mean, what is that? Immersion. You bring nothing to see here. I'm your Thatch Inspector. Yeah. Do. Alchemist.
Enemies approaching.
I love the design of this place. It looks so nice, doesn't it? It'd be nice to be able to build these, wouldn't it?
Your heart, Outlander.
Alright. Okay, let's go loot the cage. I've been up here. Do. Okay. It's quite nice to like come into this little village with some noxious arrows and just stand on a rooftop and just rain down the light upon them. It's very fun. Okay, so I don't want you because I've already got a barkeeper. We might get a second barkeeper at some point and have like a second bar or something. I don't know. But okay, I don't know who you are. You're a lady. Shemite to dancer. I mean, I'd have to actually like take you back. Be free, my friend. Right, let's get out of here. Have I forgotten anything? I don't think so. Hello, Kalendros. Only streamer that compliments your village setup while compliments your village setup while unfriending all the villagers. Yes. Hello, Kalendros. At least the tier ones you done to Lindsay's one-shotting with. Oh, I mean, that's definitely normal. That's not. I don't think that's a recent thing. It's got a advanced blunted weapon fitting on it as well. One-shotting a tier 1 is pretty normal, I'd say. So let me just check my little list of things I was going to get done today. Let me think about this. So we visited Azagarth. We went to the Bat Caves. We got a couple of Black Blood tools. We went to the Ward Towers as well. Let's go do a quick round of the Unnamed City before we like tie this up. Because I do want to kind of get some items. I'd like to get my Dragon Scale Helm. I'd like to get Final Breath of the Red Mother. I'd like to get the Reach of the Red Mother as well. Tier 3 Tanner is a good thing to get. I'm just unfriending them because I feel like it. But it's definitely worth getting a Tier 3 Tanner. Okay, so let's go to the Unknown City. How are we doing for encumbrance? I think we could probably carry some stuff. We've got a load of people. I guess we'll drop these friendos off. Let's drop them off at home. And then we'll go do a quick round of the Unnamed City. Do 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 do. Da dum dum. Right. So we live this way. So we'll drop down near the den, I think. Bum, bum, bum. So I think what we'll do is we'll unfriend some boars on the way down as well, because we've got more carry capacity, to like more weight we can carry. Some pork and fill up a fridge. And then we can make salted pork with a strength buff and just regular pork, cooked pork rinds as well. Which will be good. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. You give up? Give up? You're never gonna outrun Doombringer. Deploy the farts, Doombringer. Do the thing. Deploy them. Oh, he's not to be messed with. Okay, let's get down here. I don't think we actually... Did we put down a bedroll? Where did we put the bedroll down? Oh, we put it up at the back caves. Okay, let's take our stuff home. We can craft a fridge. Yeah, we've got a refrigerator. A preservation box. Because we went up and got some black ice and some star metal. Actually, I forget. Is it just... I forget what the recipe is, honestly. Do, 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 do. But it's star metal, isn't it? One piece of black ice, I think. We go to the oasis. What's your camel's name this time around? He's Doombringer the Barbarian. Because this is barbaric difficulty, so he's got an extra tough name. You know what I mean? If Doombringer could be, you know, improved upon, really. Do, 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 do. For a second, I forgot I built a house. I was like, wait, what's this? Squeakaphone! I hear you outside the room. Little squeaky. I'm so sorry. You want me to get off the chair? Let me get my stuff put away, Fluff. Cat's complaining. Let's let our friendo slack through. Squeaky. Oh, I didn't get any pork, did I? I do like it here. It's such a good spot for everything. I can hear somebody in the water. Somebody is trapped underneath the floorboards or something. Is it Doomy? You better not drown, Doom friendo. Okay, now we can make salted stuff. Where is Doombringer? I'm worried about. I bet it's... Can you hear that? Can you hear... So unless it's just the water sounds, I think... But that's the sound of somebody swimming. See who's in the tavern bar. He's not interactable. Nordheimer Cook, tier 1. See, that's actually my favourite way. My preferred way of befriending people. I don't have any coins on me. Hold on, madam. Get some coins. I just want loads of cooks, basically. And I like that they just show up. It's kind of wonderful. Got loads of coins in a box somewhere. Did I put them over here, I wonder? Do-do-do-do. Coinage. Dun, dun, dun. Let's hire this friendly person. Hired.
Christo Fair 6624 just subscribed for 6 months.
Christopher, I don't know how you managed to freaking mess that up. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Enjoy your new 6 months badge, friendo. Thank you, thank you. Let me get her some cook armor. Cook clothing. Turanian situation. Sometimes I put the caps on them, sometimes I don't. It doesn't look that nice. Okay. We have more people as well. So that's the barkeeper thing. My apologies. Turanian apron. You can have those trousers for now. Why did I give you the barkeeper stuff? Okay. You're in like partial uniform for now. Let's put you here. Yeah, I just want like a person on all of these different benches, basically, all the different stations, including the fermentation barrels and things like that, which we can use to make booze and whatnot. Okay, let's take put the cook down here. Do dancers down here as well. You can go here. We'll deck you out in a bit. Here you go, take a seat, buddy. Oh, he wants to go to bed or something. I'm just gonna go take a lie down. I've had a very busy day of not working and just travelling in that stinky camel. Okay, so here's our dancer situations for now. Gonna put these around the base. We'll find some kind of cool outfit for them. Someone is definitely underground. There they are. You see? What are you doing down there, mate? I'm gonna hire you to save you. I have to say, I haven't built here since, Oh, there's more than one person! I'm gonna hire you just to save you, bud. Alright. I guess this is what's happening today. I'm just saving people from under the floorboards. It's kind of creepy. Let me just put this back. It's probably going to keep happening. There we go. Alright, the sound of someone drowning is gone now. Faces also. Thank you, Senpai. Oh my goodness. That was weird, wasn't it? Well, we got another armourer. We can put him on a, like, another bench or something. This is our dancer. Cool, we got loads of dancers now. Marvellous. Right, we're going to put some stuff upstairs. We'll take Henrietta. Let me get Delencia follow me again. Yes, I feel like we do have this like persistent issue with people drowning or like just being underwater. I mean, I guess it adds some kind of sounds and ambience, doesn't it? So let me put Henrietta up here next to the workstations. Come on, Doom. There we go. Good man. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. So we'll place her in the world. There's the bench for her. So now we have a shield, right, peeps? So we got to like super protect her because I don't want her fighting the snake or something nearby. Let me get her some regular Acer stuff. Is that the cook stuff? I think it is, isn't it? Turanian, yes. There we go. Uniform applied. And cook that I decked out, we can give her some trousers. You can have some boots. Why not? Treat yourself. Alright. Let's put some stuff away. And take this guy upstairs. We'll just do a bit of like a... What do you call it? Bunny hop? No. Kangaroo? I don't know. Just like place him and move him and place him and move him. You can go... here. We'll get you some clothes as well. It's kind of nice as well because when you see people walking around, you can immediately tell that they are like people that already work for you if they're wearing their like uniform and stuff. It just looks kind of cool. Sometimes they do other clothing pieces as well. Okay, let's empty this shenanigans. Okay, hide is over here. Building. Thank you very much. Sorry, officers, I had heard noises, but I had no idea there was anybody under the floor swimming. I want them trespassed. Oh dear. All right. Bum ba dum bum. Can drop these tunics and leather aprons. Right, what have I got? Let's take some... I'm going to save the spectre coating for... like the Kinscourge maybe or something, possibly. What else I got? I guess we're just going to take the gibbet stuff around with us. Not that we're going to see anybody in the unknown city. Hume's got his snacks. My tools. I don't really need the cleaver with me all the time. I'm gonna make a dismantling bench soon so I can deal with all this stuff. Okay, let's get our gear ready. So my usual weapon is my axe for the skeletons. I could do with a second axe now, actually. I guess we'll just use this axe until it breaks, more or less. Definitely want my truncheon back. Let me give you a quake. Put this strangely familiar axe in here. I've got my Baltier's lodestone as my hammer. Feathers. I'm going to put in the carpenter's bench. I need black blood for sorcery, so we're going to keep that. My sickles. I haven't really decorated yet. I'm going to decorate gradually, I think. Just add bits here and there. Okay, now I've just got like foods and seeds and berries and stuff to put away. Seeds. Steel. I'm going to make the steel into hardened steel. With some black ice. So steel and black ice, switch it on and you'll get hardened steel. We need loads of that throughout the game to put like spiked fittings and stuff on weapons. Sorry, to make tool upgrades and stuff like that. Blunted weapon fittings. But we are, as soon as we do the Warmaker dungeon, we're going to make master weapon fittings, and that uses star metal. So I don't need advanced repair kits anymore. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So we can put all the food in the fridge. We can make some salted pork. Let's have a quick wash. So, salted pork. What am I missing? Have I not learnt the recipe? Maybe. I guess I haven't. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Squeaky. I hear her outside the door, bless her. I'm going to remind myself where to get this. Specialist cooking 1. Summoning place. Ah, yes. The summoning place. Which also teaches you specialist cooking 6. Summoning place. Okay. Get some more gruel for Delencio. Put our berries away. Random foods. Bugs and stuff. Wouldn't normally drop the horns on the ground. But here we are. Alright. So, let's go do around the unnamed city, because I really want to farm some good items from them. Things I just really don't want to be without. Look at all these dancers now. Right, do we have Doom with us? I think Doom's inventory is sorted. We've got food. We don't need the spice food. Let me just put the spice food away, because it's just going to expire. And it's just a waste. We didn't really need it that much. We managed to cope without it. I'd rather have it and not need it. Especially in barbaric difficulty. I don't fully always know what the sitch is, you know what I mean? Okay. It's going to carry our, like, weapons that we collect and armor and things. Ideally, I would take the gibbet stuff from him. Just so I have the maximum amount of space. I always find it funny that gruel is the best way to get strength out of thralls, not some high protein meat. Do you know what though? I've given her gruel as a healing food just because it's cheap, rather than because it levels up her strength. Because I mean, I just can't be bothered like with the small percentage changes and things like that. You have to put pets in the fridge. Listen, Dorina, some people like to keep their pets in the fridge because it's better for them. And certain pets are just, you know, well suited to cold temperatures. Please don't put your pets in the fridge, people, in real life. Okay? It's a video game. But yes, definitely. So they don't expire. You know, I don't make the rules, people. Oh dear. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. I always want to come up this way. We should put some stairs or something, shouldn't we? Does she has a weapon. Right, let's do a round at the unnamed city. Get some good looties, particularly from the Red Mother. I really like the loot from the Red Mother. I would fight you, sir, but I just can't be bothered and I've got stuff to do, you know what I'm saying? We'll fight you later, Scorpion friendo. I really want to get a Leonil, because I think Leonil is now my favourite kind of companion fighter person, just because she just clears my corruption constantly. She helps me heal, you know, she makes my life feel better. You know what I mean? Failing that, Dylan is obviously wonderful, but that's where they have the best access to the food. Yeah, that's it, exactly. Fell asleep at my desk, not sure why. More coffee, I think. Hello, Shadow. I lulled you off to sleep today. Oh dear. Right, let's go fight the Red Mother. I don't think I really need to fight the Brute now for any particular items. I would fight him if I wanted to get the Predatory Blade. We haven't got that yet, but I'm probably not going to use it at this stage of the game. Early on, definitely I would. So he's there. He's like, oh, nobody wants to fight me. So we're just going to, run past him, probably. fight the Red Mother. I wouldn't mind a spare Riptide Spear from the back boss. Not that we need a second if I'm going to be super careful. Otherwise, don't really need anything else from him. I like the Verminhide stuff for Transmog. But I think we already got one of those pieces. Other than that, I just want to fight the skeletons, really. So we might do Red Mother and skeletons so we can get skeleton stuff. Like Festering One Axe is really nice. Doombringer just flying. But the main thing is the Red Mother. I want the Dragon Scale Helm. I want the Final Breath of the Red Mother torch, which lasts for like a week continuously before it runs out. I want the Reach the Red Mother. So Final Breath of the Red Mother is the torch. Reach the Red Mother is the bow. Okay. Hello, madam. Try and be at the side or the butt, because otherwise I find that we just clip. We don't make contact with her because we're just too tall. Madam, could you not, please? I don't actually know what her HP is on the regular version of the game. It's 12,000 seems higher, which I think it should be. Does anyone know what her health is on, like, non-barbaric?
God take you! Curse you!
Same. 1235? One of my favourite non-fight fighters. Yeah, she's awesome. She feels like such a great find as well. One of the problems we get is we're just not making contact with her. If you make the character model like the tallest. Real. Another God Eye. So light, what do you call it? Light helmet, headpiece, eye patch that gives you 6 strength weapon damage. But I do have the Helm of the Brute, which gives me more armor and the same boost to my strength, which is arguably better. And maybe easier to get, actually, because he has like a smaller loot table. Let's harvest this lady. Oops, I didn't mean the torch. Marvellous. I remember to do the arena as well at some point. We're going to do that at level 60 as well. Well, we're level 60 now, but I mean when I've got all my good gear. 18,717 more on regular difficulty. Dun 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 dun. Boss health was got nerfed at some point, don't know the present numbers. They did get nerfed, which is why I thought that 12,000 seems quite high, so I'm presuming that's the Barbaric. Maybe she's got more resistance here. She's got less health on Barbaric, that doesn't make any sense. Did you get that from the wiki, Kel, or are you in game? I assume that's wiki, which I assume is out of date info, if I had to guess. Just picture the brute pouting, weeping, and voice bubble. Nobody wants to play with me. I know. Okay, we're going to do our usual fighting of the mini boss, so we can Get the Heart of a Hero to cleanse our corruption as we go along. Oh, I keep forgetting I've got these bloody arrows equipped. Sorry! Such a waste of arrows.
I will cut your heart out. Gods take you. Darkness comes.
Oh, salted pork. Just what I needed. That's perfect. Let me buff you, friend. So let's make sure she's buffed with this. Let's give her salted pork. We'll need to right click on that so she eats it. Let's make sure she has a stack of heals. She'll drink those as soon as I click out. Okay, and we'll also eat a salted pork just to buff our strength weapon damage. I'm going to leave the coins CBA. Marvelous. Right, let's go fight Skelly. Bum 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 bum. Wiki backlog. It'll be out of date, Kel, if it's that high. All the bosses got nerfed a lot in like Age of War, so it won't be higher. I just wonder if it's I thought it was like 1.5. I can check in the server settings, honestly, but I'm pretty sure it's like, well, certainly they do more damage, but I thought they had more health as well. Yeah, unfortunately the wikis are quite out of date on many things now. Will you be adding days 5 servers to your YouTube channel? Missing the live stream services? Yes, I'm still editing them. I'm just kind of a bit behind, so I've got a bit of a backlog. And then at some point in the future, the whole playlist of like streams, like in their entirety, will go up. But currently, I'm kind of editing this series. Let's use a hammer.
Gods take you.
He just doesn't get interrupted. This guy, so weird.
You picked the wrong fight. Curse you. Curse you. Die. Taste death. Gods take you. Curse you.
Here we go. We got the War Dancer's chest piece. Ah, 6 strength damage. Yep, cool. I mean, back when you couldn't transmog, that was an even better find, wasn't it? Now that you can transmog, you can put your dancers in like perfected heavy armor and then transmog it with a bejeweled bikini from the Debauches of Deceta DLC and you profit. Do you know what I mean? It's all like, it's completely different now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why you would need that. I mean, it's kind of cool to get. But the appearance is just the same as the Zamurian dancer's chest. Okay, we're going to skip the green thingy, green dragon. Go straight to Skelly down here. Possibly skip the back, so we already have the Riptide. Just do like a bit of an abbreviated thingy. 1-year-old video of Red Mother, she's got 12,315. So same HP then, basically. She got 12 in single player. Got you. Thank you, people. Naps are like one of the best things in life, friendos. I see the comments about people falling asleep. Enjoy your naps, especially a nap with a pet. Best naps I ever have was Squeaky Finn. She's outside the door. She's like, can I please come back in there? The problem with this cat though is if I leave the door, like if I put like push the door to and don't like fully engage the handle, she'll just kick the door down, walk in, look at me, scream, demand a pet, and then she'll walk back out again. And then there's like a freezing cold draft, even though it's like, you know, April and it's mild. It's still like freezing if the door's open. So I have to keep the door shut, you know. I need like one of those chef's doors which just swings fully, like kitchen doors, just swings fully. Are you all right there, Talentia? Can I get you to fight here? So are you depressed? Are you all right there? Don't you hit me. Boy, Talentia has got something to say to you.
You picked the wrong fight.
Do 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 do. Don't mind around at the Unknown City. It's a bit like harvesting a bunch of stone for like building and stuff like that, but you get cool loot. But it is a bit of a grind fest. I've done it so many times over the years. I wish this game gives you like counters for like how many times you did things, how many thousands of like or hundreds of thousands of rocks you've harvested, or how many like red mothers you'd killed. That would be super cool, wouldn't it? That like granularity. I wonder if they have that data somewhere. I mean, they have the data for the game as a whole. I assume they don't have it per player. I don't know. Petition to get that. That'd be kind of cool. Can I please drink some water, sir? Do you mind? Don't swing at Doombringer. He doesn't like it.
You picked the wrong fight.
So now we're at the stage where we've got the makings of all the good end game gear now. Oh, we've got a Stygian chest piece, scorpion harness. Cleansing, yes. So periodically, this chest piece will just cleanse your corruption, just periodically, and your status effects. It's good armor, though, isn't it? 250. Jeez, Louise. What is this? 3 something though. 385. I don't know why I checked both of them as if they were different. I mean, that's a good piece of armor, isn't it? It is nice. I haven't worn it for years. It is nice. It used to be the thing to put archers in. Not this one, but there was like a basic one that you would craft. Back in the day. Things were different before transmog, honestly. Do. Okay, let's go down here. Okay, so skipping the bat, skipping the snake, because Seebs, we're going to go to the skeleton at the end. And then we'll do that skeleton, and then we're done here, I think. I did need some more fragments, and I needed a heart of a hero. So, maybe we take our 3 fragments. We got 4 so far. We'll get like 2 more. We'll take our fragments. We'll unfriend a mini-boss on the way out, and then we can make our bindings of the dead before we kind of close out. Are you singing Back to the Future? Sometimes, yes. Here. Do. Yes. Yes, because this particular bit of music here gets Back to the Future music stuck in my head. Otherwise, my mod is right. It's always Indiana Jones, if you're wondering. Yep. She was worshipped once demigod, almost. She remembers her Egyptian ancestors. Oh, the kitty? Yeah. She's like, hear me. I'm in charge. Hello, Coconut. After Zap, have fun. Alright, David, thanks for hanging out. So we're going to have to try to farm my favourite agility weapons. I've had fun with the strength builds, like, up to 60, but I like my agility. I like pinging around and rolling and like super quickly, and mobility is super fun. Feels so much more interesting. and then doing loads of damage with a bow. I mean, you can use a bow with power draw, and we do have one. I think, what, Bessie's? No? Which ones do we have? Oh god, I'm trapped. Could you let me get my stamina back? You just got to not panic if you get trapped like that, so that your stamina can return, and then you can fight back or roll away. But it's easier said than done. If you're in a place where you're going to get mown down quickly because you don't have enough armor, or you don't have like glutton for punishment, you're going to get unfriended. Do 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 do. Bum ba dum. Do 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 do. Headed home. Have a day. Glad you got to hang out. Thanks for hanging out. Dun 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 dun. Any YouTube video for your mods list that you keep playing? Yes, yes. There's I've got 3 videos about mods for Conan on my YouTube channel, and it's the one that says top 6 mods. But the honourable mentions, I still use the ones in the honourable mentions because the modder very kindly is like still, or modders are still, they're still working basically. I love this. This is great. This is just a very nice looking axe. It also has decent damage these days. Corrupted will only affect enemies in PvP, but it looks really cool. It's like the ghast sword and stuff like that. I guess we'll take this. I just don't know if we're going to use golems. I kind of forget about golems being a thing. But yeah, I can transmog my axe with this using fashionist, just putting it there. Now it looks super cool. Very cool. These look really nice, like decorating your base, honestly, if nothing else. Super cool. Okay, let's check the boxes. I should go to the bat boss just for the potions, honestly. Okay, I mean, this is great loot, honestly. This is not advanced tool upgrade kit, so I'm not going to take that. We need so much hardened steel. We'll take the obsidian. That's about it. And we've got to take the cash. Wait. I didn't mean to kick you. Sorry, friend. There we go. Right, one more skeleton boss. Then we'll unfriend the mini boss. Go home, make the bindings of the dead. Because I think we should have all the things we need now. We needed like a tiny bit of alchemical base. We needed like a tiny bit of layered silk. I think we have those things. But we needed Heart of a Hero, and we needed like 3 fragments of power. And unfortunately, I'd already turned my fragments in. Let's check here as we run past, because there can be a fragment of power on the ground here. But there is not today. Okay. It can be in the snake place as well. Citadel of the Triumvirate in there. I can't be bothered fighting the snake. It's been a long day already, and I've got so much to do. Spectre coating, Astro. What's the status that is similar to poison for skeletons? This spectre coating looted from Mounds of the Dead enemies and the skeletons. Although I think the Mounds of the Dead people seem to drop it every single time. And I think the skeletons still drop it. The whites up at Mounds. But yeah, the dudes definitely do. Hate the snake? Yeah, the snake's a pain in the butt. It's also very corrupty in there as well. Right, let's get this job done.
You picked the wrong fight.
This axe looks super cool now. I'm just going to try and keep her from being crowd controlled too much so I can get her onto the boss. Stay out of the way myself. Okay, anybody else shooting her? I thought you were following me. I was like, is he behind me? I don't think she's run out of her heals now. Let's give her some heals so she can keep healed up. Make some more. I still have a concussive, I think we still have a concussive thing on this weapon, don't we? From like the beginning of the game.
Curse you!
It's very dark in this section, isn't it? I don't know what time of day it is though. Doo doo doo. Poison is a real pain. It is a real pain. And the little snakes on the ground as well. They're kind of like constantly nipping at you. Gotta kind of deal with them first. And then you really have to kind of get the kill done fast. And then heal up your follower. Do 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 dum dum. Here we go. Oh, another gas stacks. So what I would probably do with those is I would put them up as decorations in my house. Like flanking a door. I always think they look super cool. Like, you know, like decoration like an entrance or exit for a castle or something. Okay, so let's go unfriend a mini boss. Get their... what's the word I'm looking for? Get their Heart of a Hero. And then take it home, make some Bindings of the Dead. Then we're into, like, big leagues. Okay. So we're going to get the one by the stairs, I think. On our way out. There is a weapon with Spectre coating status on it. The White Blade. We've got one at home. Yep. It looks like the ones these guys are using. But that just has the poison, the Spectre coating imbued into the weapon constantly, which is fantastic for like supporting your follower, applying tick damage up to like 10. It's really cool. Bum 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 bum. I think it's hanging out good the last time I happened to got a ticket. Oh dear. One of those ghost blades, not sure. Axe corrupts you, found out the hard way. Cursed. If it says cursed, you'll be corrupted yourself when you swing it. Otherwise, if it says corrupted, it only corrupts people in PvP. I just had like a craving for like apple pie or like stewed apples or something. Isn't that weird? Okay, it's hard to see sometimes because of all this float stuff. As much as I love it. That's right, fight each other. I'm just gonna take this heart here. So could you get off me? Okay, I don't really care about the rest of you. I just wanted the Heart of a Hero. Let's go. They'll sort it out. They'll be fine. We just brought some chaos, but no problem. No biggie. It was corrupting you, yeah, so it would have said cursed. Cursed is when it, like, damaged you. Both of those sound delicious, yeah. Would you accept a candied apple? What is a candied apple? Is it like an apple? Oh, is it like a toffee apple? I think we call them toffee apples. Where it's like, oh, a toffee apple, like on a stick or something. Is it on a stick? Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't thought about those for a long time. Yeah, sure I would probably. Mm. Yep. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Do 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 do. Legendary chests, Astro. World bosses. Yeah, I had crumble with my lunch today. I had lunch with my parents. I had like roast chicken and some like a berry crumble, but I just had this random craving for like stewed apples or something for some reason. It's me that were hungry. Honestly. Do 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 do. Bada bum bada bum. Do 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 do. So I got the Heart of a Hero. heading to our base. We'll see if we can now craft the Bindings of the Dead. We've got the recipe from the Archivist, from the Library of Esoteric Artifacts in the Unnamed City next to the Archivist. And I think we have all the things we need for it. We've got the Fragments of Power. Let's see, I suppose. Buried crumble. It was so nice. I think it was like some like eating apples. It wasn't like it was like one eating apple, like a bunch of berries, some like a bit of sugar, and then some like crumble. Oh, it was so good. With a bit of cream on the side. Oh, it was very nice. Homemade. So nice. Sorry, Lindsay, she'll follow us. She'll be fine. So much happening here right now. Right, so I've got to go to my torturer's work table. And hopefully I can hear somebody in the water. So we need Heart of a Hero. Is that the one that's about to expire? 37 minutes, beautiful. Actually, we were fine. We had one with 20 minutes on it. We've got fragments. What am I missing? Some alchemical base. So we could make some alchemical base. What do I need? How much? Not much, right? Like 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love these bindings. They look so cool. There we go. Marvellous. They kind of have the same look as these like gas stacks things. Where are they? They look super cool. My axe is like stealing its thunder right now. There you go. And they have huge durability. Look at that. 20,000 durability. You just don't have to worry about anything at all really. So you're running across the map. And they do kind of like stretch out and stuff. Look, I can hear people in the bloody water. Is this going to be like a common issue? Let's see who's under the floor pods today, shall we? Oh god, I keep having to craft one of these. It's so silly, isn't it? I should just put one around, like dotted around. Alright. Got a bit of an issue here. There you are. Hi there. Oh my god, there's a bearer under there. Like, why are you getting trapped in my freaking Iberian bearer tier 2? I mean, what if I don't want them? I'm just gonna keep hiring these people. I don't have any money on me, I'm sorry. Listen, can I assess the situation? What if I punch them? They will leave. I'm really sorry to attack someone who's just swimming inside of, like... Sorry. Sorry. Who are you fighting? Look at them. I think... Did somebody get out or something? Gonna clear up this mess. Lovely. Like nothing happened. I can still hear someone swimming. We've got a bit of a situation here, people. Is this like a code violation? There they are, look! He's just in the foundations. Carpenter? I don't have a carpenter. Let me go get some cash, mate. Let me go check my handbag. You can bring us like, I don't like being called your handbag. I'm not that leathery. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Where did I put my coins, people? I've lost them already. On the other side. I might need to put some signs or something. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Coins, 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 coins. I might... There they are. Let me just take some cash. Hire this gentleman. Do-do-do-do-do. Hello, sir. Would you like to join me? There you go. Let me get you out of this pond. Maybe we need to just, like, change the layout and make this a freaking... I don't know, like a pool or something for some reason. Do-do-do-do. I wouldn't normally tame a tier 2, befriend a tier 2 or anything, but, you know, what are you going to do? There you go, friend. Don't say we never do nothing for you around here, buddy. We get you the requisite uniform, because I don't want, you know, I want you to feel that you blend in and everything. There you go. Part of the team now. Anyone else in the floorboards? I don't think so. Excellent. I guess this is where we hire people now. Just in the ground. Gonna bet my Yelps going, no. We've sullied the bath, yeah. Build an emergency tunnel for them to get out the side door. Yeah, I don't know. Where's the bindings recipe found? From the, like I just said, in the library of esoteric artifacts over here. Go to speak to the go to the archives, and there's a wall to click on. With your fragments and whatnot. Hungry now. Apple. It didn't have no crust. Just it was like a little bit of squirty cream with it. I don't know if you call it squirty cream where you are. Similar to the candy versions, thick red cracking candy. I prefer caramel apples. Oh, I haven't had a freaking toffee apple for such a long time, honestly. Well, there's another person here. Tanner. I don't have a Tanner. You want to join me? Join my crew, bud? I'm just hiring people left, right, and centre today. Economy's booming. We've got all these different workstations. I'm gonna do something with you. So I've got my tannery stuff over here. Here you are, bud. Let me get you some clothing. Might need to make you some. Nope, I got just what you need, friend. That was very creepy. I like turned around to Lindsay's like right there. She's like, you did ask me to follow you. Okay. So now we have a tanner. He's going to give us a bit of crafting speed, which is fine for us because we're like crafting speeds on super quick. Nice. Oh, look at all this bustling industry at this stage. Well, friendos, I think we're going to leave it here for today. Thank you so much for hanging out on the stream. I'm going to go do some recording and editing this evening. I think we've done so much today. We went up to Azagarth. We did a bit of a tour around there. We went to the Bat Caves. We got ourselves a couple of Blackblood tools, legendary tools. What else did we do? Unnamed City. We made a tavern. We set up our first tavern with this lady here. Who we had collected and whatnot. So now that people are just turning up, I need to maybe, I don't know, I need to think about what to do with these people just getting trapped in my foundations. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow with another stream. Make sure you follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. I'm on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Join the Discord if you'd like to. And if you'd like to join our Conan Exiles, Exiled Land server or our Sipta server, you can do so by joining the Discord. Look at the pinned messages in the Conan channel. You'll find joining instructions. No paywall. Everyone's welcome. And it's just quality of life mods. All right, my friends. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much for all the support. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye.